right.
Now, those are some fine tomatoes.
Blue ribbon. Just the kind Progresso uses to give their new tomato soup a homemade taste.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Can't you see this one in our new tomato basil soup?
Because only Progresso knows how basil will bring out the best of your tomatoes.
I see it. Yeah, I see it.
Can you see it being pureed?
Not my tomato.
A little attached.
Progresso's new tomato soups. For homemade taste, take home the Progresso.
This week at Walgreens, Polaroid's one-step close-up camera is just $19.99 after rebate. Save $10 on a 3-pack of Polaroid 600-color film, just $23.99 after rebate. Order super-sized prints with your 35mm film processing and get a second set for just a penny a print. Have a 1997 memory calendar made from your favorite photos for just $19.99. This week at Walgreens, where you can now charge everything on the American Express card.
Before Asami disappears, she sent me this postcard from Great Northern. I should take a drive. Big Ed's Gas Farm,
Georgia.
Asami's car. A very rare Von Singer Weibel. Red snooker balls? I don't get it. Come on, let's grab a bite in a can of Georgia.
Agent Cooper?
Shelley, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. It's called Georgia coffee. Comes in a can. Tastes as good and rich as any cup of coffee I've ever had.
It's true. Are you Ken?
Yes?
A beautiful woman left this here for you.
Georgia ni makasero.
What do you think it means? I don't know, Ken. Letter G. Home of the Black Lodge.
Georgia ni makasero.
That's where I'll find Asami. Lodge. Black Lodge.
Hi, I'm Nancy Drew. This is my center of operations, my desk. Go ahead and poke around. If you want to know the particulars of how I do what I do, take a look at the book titled How to Be a Detective. It's real helpful, especially if you're new to the mystery-solving business. And be sure to check out my scrapbook. I put memorabilia from all my past cases in there. A lot of them were pretty dangerous and at times really scary. But don't say anything about that to my dad, okay? He worries about me enough as it is. And whatever you do, read what's in the file called Case File. That'll tell you all about the mystery I'm about to try to solve. If you think you're ready to dive into that mystery, just click on the plane ticket and you'll be on your way.
That's not what I meant to do. I meant to show myself. I was gonna, I wanted to let her yap because she talks so much and I can't talk over her. It's exhausting. But hello everyone, how are you? We're here for some cozy Waverly Academy. Hopefully the game audio is okay. You'll have to let me know as we go through because I feel like every time it feels different. Oh my god. Yeah, I had to let Nancy talk herself out. But hello everyone in chat. Chris, how are you? Did you say it's 23 months? That's wild. That's almost 24 months, which is 2 years. That's freaking wild. Yeah, if I also saw Rika became a senior detective. Thank you so much for becoming a channel member. I just put out a new video today for my channel members, which is kind of relevant because it's all about cozy sweaters. And you know what? Waverly is cozy. I'm wearing a cozy sweatshirt. Kind of same thing. Let's see who else is in chat. Candace, hello. Yeah, I will also want to go back to 1999. I was like only like 2 in 1999, but I want to go back as the age I am now. I'm sick of the modern era. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of AI and absolutely everything. And anyway, you don't have to get into that. We're here to use Nancy to distract from our cares and woes. Charlie, how are you doing? Tig, hello. There's these weird fan badges in chat. Like, I don't know how they rank this or how they decide it, but yeah, I've got some #1 fans. Palm looks like my #1 fan. Congrats, Palm, for being my #1 fan, apparently. Outed for watching an insane amount of Snuggly content, I guess. Gabriella, hello. Waverly is my fave. Waverly is really high up there for me, too. South Dakotian, how are you? Edmund, hello. Goosebumps, that's so nostalgic. April, how are you doing? Deanna, hello. Thought you were just testing it. No, I was testing my limits by completely messing up. I feel like that always happens when I start stream, just because I don't stream as much as I could, I guess. I don't have a regular streaming schedule or anything. Hey, Mary, I hope you are well. Happy Nancy Day. Is that Snuggly or Becca Sawyer? I mean, never seen us in the same room, right? It is a Waverly sweater. It's from the old Her Interactive store. I think they have another one of these on their new store, a different version of it, or multiple versions even. Hi, Mom. Oh no, the start was deliberate. Just me switching to like Steam was not deliberate. It was not deliberate. Yeah, the commercials are so fun, aren't they, Lissy? I love those commercials. The Twin Peaks ones are, yeah, especially my favorite, but I love all the older nostalgic ones. Cursed with Caution. Okay, hello, Charlie/Cursed. Are we, Gabriella? I feel old. Not to say you're old, just because I've been feeling old recently. It's weird, because I feel like, you know, when you've been in your 20s for a large portion of your life or younger, you always feel young, and then a certain point in your life hits where you start to feel actually old, and not just like people being like, oh, I don't know, Fallout 4 came out 10 years ago, I'm so old. Not like that, like actually I'm like, there are little lines on my face that weren't there before. What is happening to me? Like that kind of old. Nancy can fix this exactly. Yeah, it seems to be popping all over the place, Candace, which is why I'm confused. Yeah, no spoilers. No spoilers. I even told people not to spoil the number 1 in the comments, so hopefully people are obeying that law. Yeah, oh, right, Fire. I feel completely the same. My favorite game, too. Yeah, this one, so good. I know it's also Mary's favorite game. It's a big contender. Yeah, I don't know. How does it rank for me? I'll have to look through. I have, like, a kind of a work in progress ranking of all the games. I think it's in my top 5, though. I know my top 3. Oh, I love that Palm. I love that. I feel like it makes me so happy when people are like, you know, they're like, your videos bring me comfort while I'm working on other stuff or things like that. That makes me really happy to know. Oh, I'm glad, April. I'm excited. I do love Waverly. And this is thanks to my channel members. I asked them for suggestions. So thanks to all of the channel members who said, yes, please, Waverly Academy stream. Because I ask my channel members to give me ideas for games to stream. Thanks, Candace. I got the newer copy. Nice. Hey, Yoshi, working on homework. Good luck. Godspeed. I hope it goes well. You got this. I caved and bought the hoodie blanket. Oh my god, I did see that and I was like, oh, if I didn't already have a hooded blanket, I would get it, because it's one of my, like, my hooded blanket is like Homer Simpson going into the hedge, and it's like one of my favorite things I own. It's so comfy. I wear it so much at this time of year. So I'll have to get your review, Palm, on the hoodie blanket to see if it's as snuggly as it looks. Oh my god, perfect, April. Yeah, there's the new link to the Her Interactive store. There are quite a few things I really want, and I like that the prices are more reasonable than they're on their old site. But Printify, I put a bunch of things in my cart that added up to $50. The shipping was also $50. So I'm like, should I buy these things? Should I buy these things when they're going to be literally double the cost to ship to me? Like, I know that's kind of just how it is. I feel like shipping is one of those things that's just getting more and more expensive. Just like everything. But anyway, again, we don't have to talk about that. Hello, welcome to your first stream. I hope you're doing well. I'd love to know your favorite Night Teacher game, if you want to share. I'd love to ask newcomers that question. Okay, Gabrielle, I'm glad you feel the same. Yeah, it's also like, you know, well, I feel like every year that goes by, I feel like a little less or a little more okay with this, but people are always like, oh, everyone do things before you're 30. Like, these are the top you know, 30 before they're 30 and whatever, and you're supposed to accomplish so much by the time you're 30. And you know what? I just don't think that's true. I don't think there's like a limit on accomplishing things. Oh, thank you, Mary. It was the exact link to the new Waverly sweatshirt. How does it look? I haven't even compared. You're not elderly, but in the best way possible. But that's good. Happy early 30th birthday, Candace. Forever young. Yeah, Mary's a vampire, if you didn't know. Madeline, hello. Such a good treat. I just got off a really long day at work. Oh my goodness. Well, I hope this is a good wind down from a long day at work. Hey, Tig. Wait, I think I already said hello to you. But I have a terrible memory. We know this. I just turned 30 and it feels incredibly surreal. I can really see it in the mirror. The pressure for women around aging is crazy and unavoidable. I know there's this like little fear in my head where I'm like, what if I age badly? Like, you know, there's so many, like when you see a picture of like a woman online, like a celebrity woman who's older, and people are like, oh my God, she's aged so well. And like, what if people are like, she did not age well? And also I feel like at a certain point, will it be weird for me to be making videos about children's video games? Like video games for children? Like what if I'm like 50 years old and I'm like, oh, playing some more Nancy Drew? Not that people, when they're 50, have like an old person voice, but you know what I mean? Weird. Yeah, but the pressure is wild. Lauren, hello. Oh, my 12-hour shift. That is exhausting. I hope you're relaxing. I hope you're like pajama pants or sweatpants, lying down, totally in relaxation mode. Graduated from college over 10 years ago. Oh my God. Yeah, it's wild looking back, like, and thinking like 10 years ago. Like, oh, even the fact that 2020 was 5 years ago, I still haven't gotten over that, and it's almost the end of 2025. Like, it feels like 2 years ago. Yeah, I know what you mean, Chris. Exactly, Mary. A boarding school is such a fun location. No, Deanna, Shadow Ranch is my favorite. And then it's, well, I still am never sure which is my second favorite, but my top 3 is Shadow Ranch, and then either Message in a Haunted Mansion or Treasure in Earl Tower. Lots of Waverly lovers in the chat. I love to see it. I'm actually working on a swaddling blanket. Oh, I hope that goes well, Edmund. That's so nice. Keep telling myself aging is a gift not everyone gets to receive, but at the same time, I've started checking for gray hairs. Yeah, I know. It's like hard to kind of, you know, tell yourself one thing and try to impart that, and then have kind of like years and years of society kind of telling you the opposite. And, you know, like, even, like, the early 2000s, women were treated as hags. And, like, nowadays, even with, like, the, kind of, improvements in plastic surgery and seeing all, like, older celebrities get this plastic surgery where they just, like, seems to remove years off their lives, which I really want to become a lot less engaged with celebrity culture. I try so hard not to, but it somehow just creeps in. Like, I don't care about celebrities, really. But you just get exposed to them, and it sucks. I'm obsessed with the shirts that just say Nancy Drew Gibbs. Yeah, those are so funny. Like, what? Hey, Daniel. Hope you're doing well. Glad for the good surprise. 30s are the new 20s. Yeah, exactly. A $6 shirt that ended up costing $30 with shipping and taxes. Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. Yeah, I'm trying to tell myself because a lot of people say that the 30s are better than your 20s. So I'm like, you know, like trying to not let that build up too much. But that, like, I'm like, look at all those things that I haven't done that most people who are around this age have done. Anyway. I'm so glad, Hannah. Honestly, it does help whenever someone I know who is, like, over 30, or especially when they're actually in their 30s, says, like, oh, being 30-something is great. That every time someone says that to me, it helps, honestly. Oh, that's so fun, Lissy. Oh, that's so nice. That sounds very healing. I love Ghost of Thornton Hall. That is a good pick, Lo. That is such a good pick. Millennial cultures, we're living our childs forever, embrace it. Yeah, I guess, you know, Probably, like, the original fans will be around the same age, so whatever. I think, yeah, that's true, Gabriella. Stuff is only weird if you make it weird. I know, I need to get over being self-conscious and thinking about other people's opinions. Like, there are times when I think I am like that, and then other times when I'm like, oh, so that wasn't true. I still care what people think. God damn it. Fuck this. Chili and PJs. That does sound cozy. I had the most amazing butternut squash mac and cheese leftovers for dinner, and they were so good. Yeah, oh my god, the preventative Botox. My cousins in the UK, they're all talking about getting Botox in their forehead to prevent lines, and they were like, look at my forehead, and I was like, your forehead is completely smooth. What the fuck are you talking about? And also, like, what you think of what else you could be spending that money on? Like, I don't understand it at all. Yeah. No, it doesn't say anything bad, Tig. It speaks for a joy of life and a joy and a love for whimsy and just a youthful state of mind. Okay, I'm so glad there's so many people who are like, you know, close. You know what? Actually, I keep going on all sorts of tangents. I can never get my thoughts in order properly when I'm streaming. I feel like my brain is always all over the place. But I love checking my demographics and seeing that my main demographic is like people like me. So like women who are like in the, you know, same age bracket as me. That makes me so happy because I feel like I live in fear of seeing like my age bracket be like men. Or like not my age bracket, but like my demographic being like just men. I'm like, I don't want to be, you know. Anyway, so it makes me really happy. I don't really have a description as to why, but no offense to any of the men in chat. I just don't want to be one of those like females online. Females? I'm so gross. I hate that I'm saying this, but like there's a lot of women online that have a mainly male audience, and that scares me, to be quite frank. I don't want to live like that. Men are scary. Men online can be really scary. I guess there can be scary women online too. Anyway. I hope so. Rex. I really hope so. But I want to skip the part where it's like you see yourself gradually age, and I just want to be old, I feel like. I just want to be an old lady doing my puzzles. All the grandmas out there with their Barbie collections are there with you. Aw. Hi, Rex. Just turned 26, and I feel old since I'm in my mid-20s, and I shouldn't... Yeah, exactly, Palm. I think millennials and elder Gen Z are going to age a lot better than our boomer/Gen X parents. Yeah, I guess there's, like, we know more stuff about, like, wearing sunscreen frequently and things like that. I think my mindset on aging is just, what am I going to do about it? Like, it's happening. Exactly. If I can't control it, it's not worth worrying about. Yeah, totally. Hey, Centane, how are you? And Link, aka Virtual Vampire, how are you? You're awesome. I bought a shirt that said, God gives his most powerful soldiers autism. I love that for you. Honestly glad to be done with my 20s. Okay, good, yeah. This conversation is really good for me. Also, how are you falling away from the norm? 30s are definitely better. Good. Gonna record Vamp for 10 more minutes. I don't understand. Oh, thank you, Centane. I'm so glad. Thank you, Deanna. Achievement is underrated. Yeah. I honestly, like, literally, I always say, I'm like, all I want in life is to be happy. I just want to be happy. Like, I don't care about a career. I don't care about making lots of money, all this stuff. I always say I just want to be happy. And then sometimes when it comes down to it, I'm like, but what if I'm not doing all this stuff? And it's like, whatever. I will say the coolest thing about having my daughter was this child is going to grow up playing Nancy Drew games from the moment she could read. Oh, I love that. That'll be so sweet to share together. And I love that you got your husband hooked on them too. That's awesome. I saw a game where an older character was talking to someone in their 40s and said, what a wonderful age. It made me cry. Oh, I love that. Yeah, my mom said that her mom always said, like, life begins at 40, which I think is a nice thing to think about when you get scared about aging. Oh my god! Have fun setting up your Christmas tree, Daniel. I've set up mine, but my cat has been like an absolute nightmare with it. He keeps trying to eat it. Like, he'll go into the little branches and just start, like, gnawing them, and I don't know what to do about it. I ordered, like, a little spray bottle off And so I'm gonna try, like, spraying him with water every time he tries to bite it and see if that works. Little menace. Sorry, he's just off camera. He never sits on my, the cat tower behind me anymore, which is why I, like, never have it on stream anymore. No, Mary, that's wild. I'm single, no house, no kids, and I've never been happy. Okay, good. Thank you, Candace. Thank you. I think that's a message that is important for not just me, but a lot of people in chat. Yeah, wrinkles are cute. Like that, and you know what? Like, yeah, it's so ridiculous to worry about these things, because, like, life is so much more than that. But, again, it's, like, stuff that's kind of been built into, like, society. We do, Mary, truly. Yeah, right, Gabriella? Yeah, okay, yeah, I'm totally with you there as well, Lissy. Although, like, I have been, like, a bit more, like, I feel like I'm having trouble masking my emotions. So sometimes, like, people at work will ask me to do something, I'm like, for fuck's sake, inside. And then I think it kind of has been showing on my face, which is bad. Good, Centane. The girls are here for you. That means so much. It's true, Charlie. It's true. It's a lot of true crime and penguins compilations, and guys be going unhinged on the timeline, yeah. Hey, Kabow, mid-30s, love it. Okay, thank you. Lafrisra, hello, how are you? 30 this year, it's all right. Okay, yeah, see, like, every single one of you, every time you say something like that, it helps. It adds up. Yeah, exactly, Charlie. Oh my god, well, happy early birthday, Lydia, and it's good to see you. Starting to feel refreshed already, good. All you need is a cat. I do. I mean, right now I'm like, I love Christmas and I don't want to put down my Christmas tree. But, like, I was working for, I have been locking it in my bathroom at night, but then he's like, he goes to the bathroom and starts, like, meowing at the door. And I'm like, there's literally nothing in there that you're usually interested in. Like, except the Christmas tree. Like, his litter box isn't in the bathroom. There's, like, nothing in there. Sometimes he'll go in and, like, lick out the water after I've had a shower. But, like, that's it. And, like, oh my god. But then when it's out, like, I was working from home today, like, there's a portion, like, for, like, half an hour this afternoon where, like, I'd go and sit down, and he'd immediately start moving to bite the Christmas tree. So I'd have to go back over and be like, stop doing that, bring him back over to my desk. And then he'd jump down and immediately go back. I was like, what am I gonna do about this? Oh. I'm 33 and my 30s have been my most healing. Oh, that's so good. Just finally starting to get to know myself and love who I am. Yeah, I've been finding that a lot too, where I feel like I know more about myself every year, which makes a lot of sense, but I feel like no one ever told me that that was a part of getting older. I always felt like, you know, you got to a certain point and that was who you are, but it's like, it's not. I'm always finding new things about myself. Oh no, Gabriella. Yeah, luckily, he doesn't climb it, but it's just like he's chewing it, and it's like, that's not good. It's like plastic. I bet you don't look like you're in your 30s, Rex. I'm sure it's fine. I could hear Ham's noises of disapproval. Yeah, he's like, why won't you let me chew the Christmas tree? Hey, Emily! Good to see you. I am so glad. Yeah, this is a fantastic game. I love this one. I've been writing since I could write and was rereading some stuff from a decade ago, and it's kind of funny how teenage me thought the world ended after 20. Yeah, right? TBH, the older I get, after, like, 28, the more I feel like I'm finally happy with exactly who I am. That's so good. I truly cannot school the faces I make, and it gets me in trouble. I have to sit through long, overly pretentious art critiques. My face looks disgusted the whole time. Oh, no, Tick. Oh, yeah, what a little Grinch. But he's so sweet in every other way. Yeah. I think it's because it's got, like, the, soapy taste, and I think he likes that or something. Yeah, but I am moving into the bathroom every night, but it's a mini tree. It's, like, not even as tall as me, and it's right next to the bathroom. So I basically just push it in there every night. That's why I thrive working from home full time. Yeah, I work from home 2 days a week, and this is, like, my first time. Well, actually, I've had, like, other smaller jobs, like internships where I work from home. But like, I kind of hate going to the office. Like, it's the worst part of my job. Like, I have started to really, I don't know, there are certain parts of my job I really don't like, and I can't even put my finger on why. That my job is just kind of not fulfilling me right now. But I love working from home, especially because, like, I don't know, I feel like I can relax a lot more, and yeah, I don't know. My older cat literally chomped a Christmas tree light. No! Oh my god, yeah, I'm scared of him doing that. Yeah, not good. They really don't know what's best for them. Cat drinks streamer shower water. Breaking internet news. Yeah, true, April. Hi, Manatee. Cats have such weird quirks. Mine started licking shiny metal. I thought he might have anemia, so I took him to the vet and spent $300 on blood work just to find out he's just a weirdo. I know. Like, last night, he was, like, kind of, like, going, like, and I was, like, freaking out. I was like, do I need to take you to the vet? And then it, like, stopped. And a while later, I sat bolt upright in bed because something had occurred to me, and I Googled it, and he had the hiccups. Cats can get the hiccups because he had eaten his food too fast. Cats, when they are fully fed and in a cozy home, I want to eat the plastic. Yeah, doofuses. Fair, Lissy, yeah. I think it was Oscar Wilde who said that you are in a lifelong romance with yourself. I like that. I like that a lot. Welcome back, Yoshi. Hello, XYZ. How you doing? Cats are just freaks. They are. They are. One of the highlights of my job is that it isn't an office job, yeah. There are good office jobs, but I don't like mine that much. I work from home and hate going into the office too. Luckily, they don't force me to do it very often. That is nice. Like, I do appreciate the socialization I get at work, because, like, I actually start to feel a little bit claustrophobic if I'm in my home too often, even if I, like, make an effort to go out every day. If I'm not, like, going out and talking to people, like, at least 4 times a week. Like, I go out every day, but I don't always go out and talk to people every day. But I feel like the socialization is what I need. But yeah, I also, if I'm going to choose who I'm socializing with, it's not my coworkers. Ah, that is good, April, that is good. Okay, we should start the game. You know what? I like going to the office, but I'm also the chatty Cathy. Do you like your coworkers, though? I feel like I don't not like my coworkers, but there's just something about a lot of them that I can't put my finger on. Like, none of them are mean, but maybe they're just, like, a little bit negative, I think it is. Like, they just, like, have kind of negative personalities, and it can be kind of hard to be around. I'm a pediatric speech therapist, and one of my patients and her mom bought me a tray of homemade cinnamon rolls. That's amazing. One of my best friends is a pediatric speech therapist. That's cool. That is so awesome. No one brings me homemade cinnamon rolls at my job. My job to distract everyone else in the office. An important role. My parents tried to keep their cats from scratching their new house years ago by putting these sticky pads on the corners and areas they scratch. One of them would lick the tape. What a doofus. Yeah, I also have that problem with Ham. But at this point, I'm like, that's the lesser of two evils, because it's not going to physically damage you that I know of. Whereas eating a plastic Christmas tree, I don't think is good for him. Oscar Wilde quotes are truly great. His last words were reported to be, "Me and my curtains are fighting a duel to the death. One of us has got to go." Oh no. Yeah, Oscar Wilde is pretty cool. That is so good, Mary. It's really important. Being a stay-at-home mom means my conversations every day are with an almost 2-year-old and 2 cats. Probably a limited amount of subject matter you can talk about then. A vast majority of people at my job are remote. They just opted to close the office and go fully remote. That is kind of nice. But again, like, I feel like if I work from home too much, it's not good for me. Mostly around your age. Yeah, that is good. That is good. A kid at work asked me, why don't you hang out with your teacher friends? And I point back, told them I don't have any friends here. Aww. Yes, the catty drama. Okay, let's get into it. Case
The
file.
headmistress at the Waverly Academy for Girls has asked me, begged me actually, to discover who's been leaving mysterious notes for students there and causing the strange accidents that always follow them. So malicious was the last accident, the parents of its victim are threatening to sue the school if the perpetrator isn't identified. Fast. And so, pretending to be a transfer student named Becca Sawyer, I'm going to go undercover at the upstate New York boarding school and hopefully find the culprit. I have to use a fake name instead of my real one because if any of my soon-to-be classmates plug the name Nancy Drew into an online search engine, my cover would be blown in an instant. And to make sure no one sees or hears anything that could give me away, the headmistress has forbidden me to contact her, which means I'm about to be tossed, totally on my own, into a world of bright, privileged, click-conscious teenage girls. This could be my scariest case yet.
So Nancy's not allowed to talk to the headmistress at all? I feel like it's kind of normal for a student, especially a new student, to talk to the, staff and teacher. It's like, that's not that odd. She could walk over to her office and talk to her, but this lady's like, oh my god, I can't deal with any more teenage girls. You cannot contact me. I feel like this is so odd that this is like the one time I think that I can remember Nancy, has an alias. Because, every other time she's like, whatever. They can Google Nancy Drew. I don't care. Yeah, that's what mine is doing, Lissy. It's not good. Some of my cohort is so negative and I can't stand being around them. Even if you are happy about something, they try to bring you down. I hate people like that. Yeah, that sucks, Palm. I feel like I went insane when I worked fully remote. It was just too much time to be in my own head and get weird with obsessions and stuff. Yeah. Sue the school. My cat has become obsessed with my sewing machine. Oh no. I'm making a lot of tapestries. That's so cool. She keeps on trying to stick her paw into the sewing machine. No. Oh my god. These cats have no awareness. Sometimes it's like, how did cats survive this long? Where are their survival instincts? As someone from upstate New York, I can assure you our schools are not this nice. No, I'm so sad to hear that, Lo. Because this school is like a dream for me. Let's go, junior detective. Online search engine? That'll never catch on. Yeah, an unnamed online search engine. Not sponsored. Ooh. I love the flashback.
Let me out! Hey! This isn't funny!
Ooh, did you see the little hand?
Let me out!
As someone who was locked in a closet as a child, by accident, I can relate to how scary that is.
Hey, you're the new person. Becca something.
That's me.
Becca Sawyer.
Oh my god, one of us has got to change, Kareen.
I mean, you're the person who stuck rooming with me. Anyway, welcome to our humble dwelling space.
Googling Nancy Drew this girl was born in the 30s? Speaking of Botox. Sometimes I miss working in the office. I love being able to take a shower on my breaks. Yeah, I'm doing laundry when I'm working from home, things like that. And I feel like, I don't know. Yeah, there's lots of perks. The little goober. Get your paws away from the spawn of industrial textiles. Nancy uses fake name. Also Nancy on the phone. Hi, Ned. I'm undercover. Yeah, she doesn't want to contact the headmistress, though, just in case she says something that'll give the game away. Oh, you just moved to New England a few months ago. I've been learning all the gossip about different New England states. So excited to see if any of the Waverly students are from Connecticut. Is that where you are? That sounds like such a beautiful part of the world. I'd love to go there on a trip, especially to do some leaf peeping. My job did implement a thing where we are randomly partnered up with a person in another department 2 times a week, where they give us half an hour just to socialize, which helps. But I kind of don't like that, forced socialization with a stranger. I don't know if I'd like that. Yeah, legally distinct search engine, exactly. Hashtag go back to France on Twitter. Oh, sorry, X. Or on Blue Sky, maybe. What are the kids on these days? The kids, like the teens.
You don't mind having a roommate?
Not at all. The roommate I used to have, Danielle, she and I got along great.
What happened to her?
She had kind of a bad experience. Got locked in a pitch black closet overnight. See, she was claustrophobic, so when they found her the next morning, she could barely talk. And when I came back from class that afternoon, she just left. No note, no call, no text, nothing. I should probably tell you, some of the kids on this floor have been getting these like threatening notes from someone calling herself the Black Cat. Well, the first note's a warning, but if you get a second one, something really bad happens to you. And last week, the girl in the room next door, Megan Vargas, she got a second note, and that night she ate something at dinner she was allergic to and had such a bad reaction that she had to go home. Somebody's obviously playing a prank, but a lot of kids are starting to get really freaked out. Anyway, now that you're here, first thing you gotta do is read the Waverly Student Guide, which is online. If you don't have a laptop, it doesn't look like you do.
What a freak. She doesn't have a laptop in this day and age.
From France, Lyon. It'll be here in a couple of days. But please, go on.
Anyway, you can get online.
Why did she say France? Why has she said France when she, like, has such a bad French accent? Why couldn't she just say somewhere else in the United States?
Let's see, what else? Oh yeah, this floor is special because only seniors who are viable candidates for Valedictorian live up here. Whoever's named Valedictorian gets a full ride scholarship to the university of her choice, so it's a pretty big deal. Of course, the only truly viable candidate is me.
Whoa.
You mean the only girls to get notes from this Black Cat person are girls who are in the running to be valedictorian?
I hadn't really thought of it that way, but yeah, I guess that's right. Maybe somebody's jealous of us smart kids or something, or maybe it's one of us. Maybe someone's trying to scare off her competition. Whatever, it's not gonna work on me.
Sorry, I wasn't reading the chat. I was trying not to talk over her too much. But she went on a long time. She gave us a real lore drop. Yoshi, thank you so much for the $5. Sad that this game has better hair texture than some modern games. It's true, it's true. Even some modern Nancy Drew games, you could say. Midnight in Salem. Ms. Lemon, speaking of Midnight in Salem, how are you? Yeah, she's a horse girl. You can see her horse on the wall. Did you know Waverly Academy has stables? Definitely a horse girl. Yeah, horse girl Kareen. Yes, yes. Okay, I'm glad this is canon for everyone. Forced socialization with a stranger. Me when someone is in line next to me, I'm a gab against their will. I don't mind that in like short bursts, like at the store, getting in like chatting with someone. But if it's for 2 hours with someone at work, I don't know. Oh no, Norm, you're right. Nancy Drew's repeated forced interactive with strangers. True, but like in a fun mystery sense. I'd do it if I was in a fun mystery sense. Yeah, it truly is, Lufusra, it truly is. Upstate New York is Diet Canada. I see the exit up to Canada every day. To be fair, I live in a part of Canada that isn't, like that part of Canada. I live on, like, the west coast, so it's kind of different. School has uniforms. One of us is gonna have to change. Yeah, I have to be the most special girl in this school, okay? Nancy Drew has to be like the pick-me. Don't do it, Ham. I saw you eyeing it up. Aw, good boy. He's coming back up. Good boy. Good boy. I'm proud of you for making the good decision of not eating the Christmas tree. She's coming from France, but can't pronounce Lyon correctly, yeah. Literally. Oh, I'm French in a perfect American accent. Yeah, I guess, like, the idea is maybe, like, her family was living over there or something. Like, why did she come up with this cover story? Like, it's, like, I feel like saying you moved here from France raises so many questions. Like, that's such a terrible cover story because people are going to be 100% more curious in, like, your background, in that case. But if she was like, oh, I just moved here from Cleveland, Ohio, no one's gonna say a word about that, you know? Also, I'm just seeing, I think there's, like, a little XP mechanic that is related to this, like, #1 fan thing, and I don't understand that. Ritualized midnight chanting was a common practice among the Waverly students. I see what you did there, Willow. How are you? Yeah, like, that's what her brain came up with, right, Lindsay? French people famous for not having a distinct accent. Yeah, and, like, these smart girls, they're not gonna question that at all. These valedictorian candidates, I bet they have no curiosity about life. I've been trying to find a book that has Waverly vibes, and I've gotten close, but I haven't found the one yet. I feel like the closest one I've read is, like, The Cat Among the Pigeons, the Agatha Christie book, but, like, the TV adaptation is a lot better than the book. I had a half-hour convo with a lady from HR quite literally about Nancy Drew games, and now we send each other Nancy Drew memes. That's awesome. I've not found anyone in real life who plays the games that I haven't actually met through playing the games, you know? Yeah, there's a lot of things I like about Midnight in Salem. Honestly, like the characters, mainly. But yeah, it's just not the same. Bet someone Nancy will tell someone her mom died as soon as they tell her that someone in their life died. So she can be like, wait. But actually, I also have trauma. You're East Coast, Violet? Nice. I'm West Coast. But are you East Coast Canada? Are you also Canadian? Ham Sandwich. Yeah, he's cleaning himself now. Good boy. Trailer at the end of Sea of Darkness was so good, and then we got what we got. I know, and I can feel like I see the threads underneath of, like, the original story that Katie Chironis, who wrote Sea of Darkness, wrote, and I feel like it was going to be so freaking good, because I feel like there's a kind of a maturity to some of the things in Sea of Darkness. Obviously, like, not everything. Like, they've still got, like, the Nancy Drew humor, but it felt like a more kind of mature story and a more competent story than some of the Nancy Drew games that came right before that, like Labyrinth of Lies, which is just like a mess in terms of story. And I feel like she was more like she went for like gay stories. She was gonna make Nancy Drew so gay. She was gonna do it, I believe. Yeah, I don't think she's trying to say that she is French exactly, but it does just raise a lot of questions. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what she's thinking. Because her name, she's saying her name is Becca Sawyer, which is not a French name. So she's probably like, I don't know, I guess her cover story is claiming that her family is like, moves around on business or something. That's true, Willow. The Broken Girls. Have I read that? Yes, I've read that one. I liked the audiobook. It was good, actually. That's a good call. Ruby, how are you? Everyone should follow Ruby on Twitch, which is Ruby... Oh my god. Ruby in Pixels? Is that your Twitch name? I think it's Ruby in Pixels. It's Ruby something Pixels. But Ruby also is a lover of the Nancy Drew games. Streams them. Other Nancy likes. Ones Nancy fans would like. So definitely follow Ruby on Twitch. I'm speaking of... video or games Nancy Drew fans would like. If you haven't, please watch my Marcella Moon video that I just put out. Because, you know, if you like the Nancy Drew games, you will also enjoy Marcella Moon. And, you know, I think I was especially funny in that video, if I may say so myself. I feel like it's such an uphill battle trying to get Nancy Drew game fans to watch a video that's about anything but the Nancy Drew game. For a certain crowd of person, of course. And there's nothing wrong with that. I totally understand. These games are cozy. They're nostalgic. They're comforting. Oh my god, I need to actually play the game. So speaking of.
Busy? That's the understatement of the year. I've got 4 days to finish a 30-page research paper that has to be fully annotated, utilizing a bibliography that has to include at least 6 published, no online stuff, published sources. Any normal student would hate having you bug them like this.
Passive-aggressive much?
I'm not all that normal, so you can bug me all you want. Not that you're bugging me. Well, you are technically, but you're not really because I'm so...
Oh, honey. It's okay. High school isn't forever. Yeah, I do love the goofiness of the older games, and that was really missing in Mystery of the Seven Keys for me. Becca's short for Becquisant. Oh my god, I'm glad you did too, Lindsay. I'm so sorry. I feel like I'm such a bad yapper when it comes to streaming, and especially because I'm one of those streamers where I like to keep up with chat. I like to talk with chat. I think the whole point of a live stream is to interact with chat, because if you're live streaming and you're not really interacting chat, why the heck is it a live stream, you know? But like when I used to stream on Twitch regularly, I'd have like 20 viewers. So it was easy to keep up with chat. And now it's like there's 74 people watching and I'm like, I want to read every single comment. I want to do you all justice. I want to see all your funny comments and stuff. But I feel like I can't. It's hard to balance when there's that many people and they're there to watch the game. And like also playing the game. Oh my god. Yeah, Becroissant is good. I'm glad I caught that one. How are you, Samara? Thank you, April. Yes, Ruby and Pixels. Yes, copy that, everyone. Copy Ruby and Pixels, that username. Put it in Twitch and hit follow. Okay, I have been hearing good things about the Seance of Blake Manor. I have been hearing good things about that. I am so glad, Gabriella. Thank you, Palm. Oh my god, those animals, like, literally, I cut down that video so much. The actual recording time was like 3 hours, and I swear a whole hour of that was me just listening to, like, farm animal noises on repeat. I thought I was going to lose my mind, and I felt so bad because the Marcella Moon creator had actually DM'd me on Instagram and said, oh, I'd love it if you could check out my new game. And I was like, actually, I'm trying to play through them in order, but just kind of slowly. So I'm actually doing a video on the second game in the series soon. And then I was like, I feel so bad that I'm being so negative right now because I know she watches my videos. But it was also me fundamentally misunderstanding the puzzle and also not trying to understand it hard enough. I'm glad, Tig. I'm glad it was worth it. The motorboat incident. Hey, because my mind's not in the gutter, Ruby. My mind's not in the gutter. Low, right? Actually, I don't think I've ever had to write a 30-page paper. That's crazy.
Have you ever gotten one of these black cat notes?
Yeah, I got one about 3 days ago.
Really? Where'd you find it?
On the floor over there. Somebody slipped it under the door during the night. I took one look at it and tore it up. But if you'd like to see the note my ex-roommate got, that one's
interesting.
right.
Tore it up.
Got this. How did she react?
Destroyed the evidence,
huh?
huh?
It off, but I think she was scared. She was pretty neurotic.
What about the second note?
There wasn't a second note, or at least.
Wait, what did it say? The black cat is watching.
She
I didn't process it fully. We vibing. Okay, good. Good. No! That's not what I mean. I feel like I didn't think it was possible for me to get to 5K subscribers before the end of 2025. And I think there might be a chance. We shall see. Speaking of subscriber count. God. OG Twitch chatters rise up. Yeah, I actually... No, you know what? I'm not going to say anything.
Where's that cello music coming from?
Next door. That's Mel Corbelis.
Does she ever stop playing? Will that girl shut up when you're trying to do your homework? Trying to study over here. Late to the party, but this game got me into the Nancy Drew games ages ago. Amazing, Max. Is it your favorite? This is such a good Nancy Drew game. We've been talking about that. Like, it's so many people's favorite in chat. Rebecca Croissant, au revoir, Grenouille, Cheval, je suis Sawyer. Wait, that's her full name. Hey, Aspen, how are you? Did you have to write a master's thesis? Yeah, it was like an extract. Well, so my master's program was a year, which is shorter than a lot of master's programs, so my thesis wasn't as long as some people's, because, like, one of my friends, or two of my friends, did a 2 years creative writing master's program, and they had to write a whole novel. My thesis was 15,000 words of a novel or other, you know, it could have been short stories, but I did of a novel. So it was only 15,000 words, which I don't think is 30 pages. My note goes to another school.
Does she ever stop playing?
Depends on her mood. When she's really, really down, I'll bet if they didn't give demerits for making noise after hours, she'd play that thing 24/7.
Well, guess I'd better go start meeting people.
Yeah, I guess you'd better. I'm not.
Well, I don't know.
What do you mean?
It's just that. Well, you're about to.
Oh,
find out that I'm not
Kareen.
exactly the most. Never mind.
Oh,
Also
honey.
soon enough.
I think she'll be so much happier when she's out of school. If she's not in jail. I don't know if she watched that video, Tig. She'd sent me the message before I even recorded it, so I kind of hope she didn't watch it. But I did clip out some of the moments when I was the most pissed off.
You're gonna get in trouble.
Okay, there's no need for that. Warnings at Waverly Academy made me gay. I love that. I love that for you. More like Gaverly Academy. Am I right? You're so right. Warnings at Gaverly Academy. I'm just glad there are other people out there who get it. I don't know a single other person in real life who played these. Yeah, like I was saying, yeah, me too. But they're so fun. And yeah, this is partly why I like having this channel, is getting to like chat with people who also love these games and find like comfort in them. Oh my god. This picture is a crime. Those smiles are so bad. If I was like Bess and George and I saw that picture on Nancy's phone, I'd be like, delete that. I'm gonna stand here and watch until you delete that. Why'd she keep her ex-roommate's note though? That's a good question. Maybe she was like, what if she comes back and she wants it? And I've torn it up. Definitely up there in the faves list. I watched someone else play it years ago and only in the last year or so got knee deep in the Nancy Drew lore. The lore is so fun once you get into it. I feel like we all start out being casual fans. I guess that does make sense. So when I say that out loud. And then like when you get into it, it becomes even more fun. Oh, nice, Violet! Snuggly novel release when. I wish I could say
named Rachel
that I've
wants me to
made...
come to her room.
Rachel Hubbard. She's in the room at the end of the hall.
Old Mother Hubbard in her cupboard. I wish I could say I'd made tons of progress on my novel since writing my thesis, but I've gotten so burnt out from writing my thesis that I have barely written anything, and I actually deeply fell out of love with my novel. So we'll see if it ever becomes something. Hello, Becca. Welcome to Waverly. Since you just transferred here and don't really have any papers due exams to study for, unlike the rest of us, I could really use your help on this project I'm working on. Please come see me as soon as you can. My room's at the other end of the hall. Thank you so much, Rachel. Oh my god, the audacity of this girl. Like, we haven't even met, and she's already like, do my work. Oh my god. Unlike the rest of us. Like, everyone here is so passive aggressive. Like, she's like, since you have nothing better to do, like, she's like, whatever you're gonna spending your time doing, it's not as valuable as what I want you to spend your time doing. No, but some people don't like when you talk over characters in these games, which I totally understand. You want to get the lore, maybe, as well?
Whoa!
Whoa!
Oh, your hair's on fire. No wonder you're in a hurry.
My hair's on fire?
Just kidding. Red hair looks really good on some
See?
people.
Passive aggressive.
I'm Izzy Romero.
I'm Becca Sawyer. I just transferred here.
Where are you from?
From the States originally.
Okay, yeah,
but
there
I
you go.
came here by way of France.
See, this is terrible. It's a long story. People are gonna
Shut the
ask.
door.
People are gonna ask about that long
Let me have your cell
story.
My cell phone?
Yeah, so I can set you up on the local network. It'll just take a second.
That's weird.
Okay.
Her hands
This
look
way, you'll be
dead.
able
They're a
to
whole
text
different
and keep up
color
on all the breaking news.
than her arms. And they like she's
There
got
you
like
go.
bony witch fingers.
My room's on
Look
the
at
other side of the study hall, but lately I've been spending most of my time in the library. So come talk to me. I'm student body president, which means when it comes to the lay of the land, the best man.
No, look at her.
ya.
Oh my god. She's like got a dead witch's hands. That's horrible. I can see Mel being short for Melanie, but I feel like Mel suits her so much more. You must have, Edmund. You need to do it later, I think. Oh no, Ruby. Bess and George slander. Like, the character models for them in that game are just not good. Jonesy has fallen asleep with his face on my arm. That's so sweet, Chris. Oh, Casey, how are you? I miss Bess and George. Me too. Like, I don't understand why they haven't been in the most recent games. Like, even as phone, like, text contacts. Like, I don't understand. Like, I wish, like, is there a reason or what? Because, like, I know I'm not the only one who likes Bess and George. No, they honestly, Lindsay, I do like the Alibi and Ashes one. I like the Shattered Medallion character model as well. Help, disappearing under a mound of laundry. Can I borrow some detergent? You didn't bring your own detergent, girl? Melody Corballis. Melissa Corballis. They all could work. Rachel Hubbard lives in a cupboard, exactly. And she should stay there. She needs to come out of the cupboard. You know what I mean? I was on a dating month a month ago and I saw someone's bio include Lizard Wrangler. Oh my god. It was Maddie Jensen.
I'm Becca Sawyer.
How long have you been playing the cello? Is she asking, like, how many years has she been learning to play the cello? Or how long today? Like, girl, have you been playing that since 6 a.m.?
How long have you been playing the cello?
She is so passive-aggressive.
You seem normal enough. How come you got expelled from that school in France?
See? People are gonna talk. If she literally just said, I'm from Cleveland, Ohio, there wouldn't have been this kind of talk.
What? I didn't get expelled.
Damn, I should have said, how did you know?
Wisdom and truth.
And leaned into the rumors.
Otherwise.
Gossip
Hey,
cat.
Look, I don't really care, but you got to admit it's kind of weird to be changing schools in the middle of your senior year, and the fewer gory details you provide as to why, the more kids are going to talk. Or should I say, text? Becquissant,
yeah. Izzy in the blue eyeshadow. Slay, Izzy. Izzy's slaying too hard. I'm glad we agree. Izzy is so slay. Some of the shadiest things. She really does. I love Izzy. I know a lot of people don't, but I think she's so fun. Even if she's really actually genuinely mean sometimes. It is good. I love all their different outfits. Like, Mel's little, like, bow, like, tie thing. It's not like a bow tie, but it's like a bow and a tie, kind of. It's so great. I didn't know what Wi-Fi was in 2010, and I'm envious of that version of me, right? The nostalgia. Izzy could ruin my life. I can feel it, yeah. The character designs are so good in this game. Like, you can tell exactly what Izzy's personality is just by her animations. I like the animations, but I think the characters, a lot of them look like a little bit bug-eyed. Like, their eyes are like bug eyes. You know, I think, like, some of them look normal. Like, I think Rachel looks completely normal. But then you see, like, Leela, and she looks like she's, like, a little bug who's been turned into a human by an evil wizard. Her circulation must be non-existent. Yeah, maybe. Student body president, instant sus. Yeah, Mel suits her best. How are you, Cream Puff? Melancholy, oh my god. She would totally say that, Candace. It could just be Mel, honestly. Still recovering from being sick. Oh, that's the worst feeling. I hate when it sticks around like that. Bess would be better in med if she did more than just standing. True. And I feel like it's weird that she has that crush on Sunny. I think that's kind of weird. I guess that's true, Max, yeah. Mel, the woman you are. Hola, I'm Becca Sawyer. I mean, bonjour.
So, I'm the source of rumors already?
Welcome to Waverly.
Where's your roommate?
She's the one who was sent home because of an allergic reaction to something she ate after being cursed by the black cat.
Tell me more.
Look
about
at her
this
fingers,
black
too.
The
bony.
black cat is just someone playing an
bony
idiotic
and
prank.
long.
End of story.
But those acrylics.
Of course, it's not the end of the story for my roommate Megan, who wound up having to go home sick with an allergic reaction that almost killed her. But it's still a stupid prank.
No one who dyed their own hair in high school, like, it never looked this good in real life. Like, maybe, like, one of her relatives is, like, a hairstylist or something. Because that hair looks awesome. I'm not sure about the lip color, but it is very, like, of the era. Why was Hal's nickname on his student record in Secrets Can Kill when the school used his full name? Maybe he just, like, enrolled with that name. Or, like, said it was his preferred name, you know? When I was in middle school, I saw a kid get Sparta kicked onto a cello. Oh my gosh. That's wild. There's a rare bit of dialogue I got from Mel, and I've never gotten it since. Wait, what was it? Wait, it's at this point in the game, there's a couple new options, and and you can say that you did get expelled, and then she says something like, well, I guess you'll keep things interesting. Oh, so I missed it already! Dang! The coffin nail shape? Oh, definitely.
Did Megan have any idea who left her those notes?
Look, enough about the black cat. The other girls can buy into that garbage all they want, but the pea brain that's behind this, I refuse to give her the satisfaction. So if you have questions for Megan, I think you should call her yourself. 845-555-1849.
It's impressive these girls have other people's phone numbers memorized. I'm doing well, thank you. My theory for why some of the characters look so different is just that Nancy is standing super close to them. That is the longest thumb I have ever seen. Good for the cello, I guess. Yeah, I guess that's true. Like, getting all the frets. That's exactly what they look like, Palm. That is exactly what they look like. They showed restraint by not doing Rick and Bess in Stay Tuned for Dangerous Night to be unhinged with Sunny and Bess. Yeah, oh my god, I'm so glad they didn't incorporate that part from the books. Although I guess, like, Bess wasn't even there, so they couldn't have. But, you know.
How well do you know the girl I'm rooming with, Corrine?
Probably better than anybody. She doesn't have a lot of friends, but she's incredibly smart. Plus, she's a social outcast too, so we get along pretty well.
What is this question? Who's smarter, you or Corrine? Is, like, Nancy trying to start feuds or something?
What makes you say she's a social outcast?
She's so desperate for people to like her.
Nancy would not understand.
Me? I don't much care if people like me or not, but Corrine, she cares a lot. And it shows.
I'll let you get back to your music.
Sounds good.
I wish the bows were the same shade of pink as her hair. The slight undertone shift drives me bonkers.
And she's back.
Oh. Oops. I guess it's probably to indicate to you that they're not her hair. Maybe if they were the same color.
I was here. Bye.
That's so funny. I don't think I've got that dialogue. Here's there's my tattoo, first of all. There's one of the dolls from Last Train. The Scarlet Hand.
Read much followed by more. Wonder why it was spelled with 2 O's instead of 1. Is this sampler as old as it looks?
It's old, that's for sure. My great-great-great-grandmother made it. She was in the first class of students to graduate from here. Everybody in my family who attends Waverly has to hang that thing in her room. It's tradition.
Did your mother graduate from here?
And her mother and her mother's mother ad infinitum. I come from a long line of Waverly grads. I'm what you call a legacy. I was admitted automatically.
I'm what you call a Nepo baby. The glow-in-the-dark spiders are so rad. I love that for her. And the final scene poster and the Creepy's Corner. Dang, Mel, I didn't know you were such a big Nancy Drew fan. Mel and Leela, friends to enemies to lovers. Oh, yeah, for sure. It's a girls' school.
That sure didn't
you know
take long.
That at least 50% of the student body is in some way queer and sapphic. Newbie sighting in Valcan Hall. Becca Sawyer has landed. Yeah, you're right. Like, why did you say I'm gossiped about? They just said she's there. Newsflash. New student in school. She is in the building. That was the era of memorizing numbers. TBH, I know, like, everyone's. That's impressive. I think so, Palm. Yeah, not even, like, Ransom of the Seven Ships would count for that. Social outcast, you say? Yeah, Nancy fishing for drama. Dark academia, you're right. It's freaking bats! Just forget I was here. Bye! Yeah, I think she has scarlet hands all the way up her dresser.
It's open.
Oh my god.
It's already open.
Shut up! Like they're all the way up there, right? Kinda looks like it. Oh my god, also the steampunk goggles.
Someone didn't lock their door.
Oh my god, I hate when this glitch happens. The steampunk goggles. I love that. That's so bold for in high school. Poppy Dada is so cool. Yeah, exactly. It's called Nepo Baby. Yeah, she'd love Poppy Dada. Okay, we gotta make Nancy use the washroom. She says about her before using her mouthwash. She's like, good. I just love the smell of mouthwash in the morning. Wait, one more time.
If he finds out I lost that locket,
Ned's locket from Phantom of Venice. She never got it back? That's so funny. Oh my god. Don't forget study group tonight. The only Nepo I adore. Yeah, she's so down to earth. I feel like she'd be one of those people who would like own that. Like, she wouldn't be one of those like Nepo baby who's like, I'm not a Nepo baby. Stop saying I'm a Nepo baby. She'd be like, yeah, I am. It's true. Like, my family got me where I is, but where I is. Oh my god. Where I am. And I appreciate that. I acknowledge that. Oh my god, Lindsay! That's so cool. It's a you know, a subtle Nancy Drew reference. Oh my god, see, multiple people seem to have got it from that. Wait, yeah, phone wallpaper. You're right. It can't be Ransom of the Seven Ships. Disgusting. I hate the colors that they always have. Like, none of them are good. None of these colors are good. Let's see, let's choose the background first. Surf Shack. Icicle Creek. Ooh, Castle Malloy. Boulay Gardens. I'm going for the cozy vibes of Icicle Creek, I think. Sure, the blue goes with that. Icy blue. What was up with Ella's glass eyes? Yeah, shower thoughts. Mella's like, why is this beach coming in and out of my room so much? What a weirdo. Nancy's just Clark Kenting her way through the case. Yeah. Moo. I don't know what that is. I like that. Oh, I like the little trumpet. Toot toot. Oh, that's awful. The morning bugle? The morning bongos? Okay, I think I'm gonna go with the rooster. Thank you for reminding me, Deanna. She probably lost it again, that means Lufa's dress. She got it back, and then she freaking lost it. Hey, Kara, how are you? I have to admit, I've only seen 2 episodes of Gilmore Girls. I haven't seen enough to know Dean. That would be so good, actually, Casey. Oh my god, if they were ever to remake these games.
Someone didn't lock their door.
You can come in.
That's so annoying. I don't want to talk to her. I don't want to talk to her. Oh, have I ever looked at her desk before in this game? What's that? What's her bookend? What is that? It's weird. I'm trying to avoid talking to her. I really... This girl, like, no one's... People need to say no to her more. I think she hasn't been told no enough in her life. It's very unrealistic how the bathroom is only 1 cubicle for a dorm. I think there's another one on this side. Yeah, there's another one. We'll go in that one too.
I lost that locket.
She's still thinking about the locket. Ned won't find out if you never tell him. Don't worry.
What?
I know, no explosion. The explosion alarm is like the best alarm noise they ever made. Yeah, exactly, Gabriella. Nancy's Clark Kent glasses is a French beret.
You must be Becca Sawyer. Did you see my note?
Unfortunately.
I did if you're Rachel Hubbard.
My god, like, no, nice
Boy,
to
am I
meet
glad
you
you're here.
immediately.
See, I've got this web design project that's due by the end of the break.
Have you ever
Only
heard
I've
of
got 2
social
papers to write by then, too.
niceties?
So,
Small
since you're
talk?
transfer and you won't really have anything to do until classes start.
You
I was
won't
hoping you
really
could
have anything to do? Do you value my time so little? Yeah, it's weird, Ruby, it's weird. You love Rachel Casey? I'm so sorry, I hate her. I hate her so much, she is so frustrating to me. You know, she makes my blood boil, not the bang animation, her. It's getting late here and I've been working and working all day. I need to go home. Oh my god, yes! Go home. Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, I'll be here chatting on your way home. Drive safe. Talk to Rachel or face certain death. break up with Ned and then you never have to worry about losing the locket. Exactly. I don't even know you.
But I don't even know you.
There's really not that much to know. I'm Rachel Hubbard. I'm from Pittsburgh. I'm here on a scholarship. I blew a recent AP Chem test, which means I probably won't be valedictorian unless everybody else totally messes up. I love dogs, I hate cauliflower, my favorite subject's math, and I am desperate. Look, I just need you to do grunt work. Take pictures and upload them mostly. The pages I'm designing will be part of the Waverly School website.
So I'm just a grunt to you? Wow. The respect I'm feeling is so much. Time to get taken advantage of by Rachel. Yahoo! I'm glad, Charlie. Let me think about this. It haunts her because it's the only mystery she didn't try to solve. You're right. I liked Rachel when I first saw this as an enlightened adult and not a teen.
You sure that's not cheating?
Positive. It's a design class, not a photography class. What the pictures are of and where they appear on the page are all that's important, and that'll be totally up to me.
Well, I guess I could help you.
Nancy,
Sure.
no.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay.
Nancy
what you
also
need to do
leads
first
to know,
take a picture
like,
of
learn
all
how to
of
say
our
no.
candidates. Here are their names. You have a camera cell phone, right?
Your sister lives in the wall.
After you've taken everybody's picture,
Yeah,
get
see,
on
the
computer in
hands
the
are so
library and upload
freaky.
them according to the instructions on that sheet. I'll check the pictures once they're up. If I want you to take any of them over, I'll leave a note for you on the page. When you're done, report back to me, all right? I may need you to do something else. In the meantime,
I
I'm about
may
wait
need
for
you to
a
do
meeting with
something
my advisor, so
else?
if you could get started, that would be great. I really appreciate this, Becca.
Oh my god,
See you later, okay?
The fucking audacity. The expectation that I'm just gonna be her little grunt from now on? Nancy, seriously, you've got yourself into an entire kettle of fish here. Why are her fingers so long? Yeah, scary! They are scary! All the hands are scary in this game. So, like, someone was bound to say, I have Rachel as a roommate. No, I have Rachel as a roommate. She seemed to have got, like maybe a single room, I guess. Yeah, because they do have the nose blush. I totally noticed that falling away. Because I tried to, when I did my, my Rachel cosplay for Halloween, I tried to do that, but it wasn't noticeable on camera. 5 knuckles per finger. Oh! Horrible. How did they keep their secret active for so long and hide Kim? I have no idea. Yeah, it's crazy. She needed to try harder, Casey. I don't know. She says it's not cheating, Tig. I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure. Oh, the rec room is for the enjoyment of all students. I should probably read this out loud. Do not leave personal belongings in the room. Dispose of snack shop waste appropriately. All electronics are to be turned off when on use. Cell phone use is not permitted in the rec room. Is that right? Is that right?
I'd better wait.
Nancy, do you not have a single bad girl bone in your body? Oh my god. Unbelievable. I feel like this is the least... I want stations. I want to watch TV. This is the least cozy spot in Waverly. I don't like this room as much. The interior design is like the worst of like 2010s design choices. There's only one explanation. She's a skinwalker. Wonder what she's typing on that laptop and how much of these assignments require a computer. Well, Corinne seemed shocked that Nancy didn't have one, so they must be like a really big part of Waverly life. Because all those students are rich. It must be so falling away. You have to have long, disconcerting fingers to be accepted to this academy, and that's what will blow her cover. They're like, your hands are normal, you weirdo. Yeah, look at, you can even see Leela's are long. I guess that helps her in playing sports. Although she plays soccer. Maybe she's goalie. They help her catch the ball. Like, look! They're like kind of curling. Why? It's like they're like really long fingernails that have started curling. So-called valedictorians, when a person with no work appears. Honestly, like, they're so good at delegating. They have, like, a destiny of being in upper management. Oh, your message before that. Wait. Oh, I always wondered how Rachel and Kim kept their facade for 4 years. Like, Rachel lucked out having this room, but she clearly would have lived with someone the past 3 years. Oh! Yeah, interesting. I wonder how that worked. Gotta be against some kind of school rule. Yeah, I'm sure that the administration would be happy about that. Here comes old Bug Eyes Yadiv. Yeah, I think it's Yadiv.
All the way from France with just the
Yeah, look at those buggy eyes.
Becca Sawyer. I'm Leela Yadav.
You were so right.
How come you're not working on a paper or studying like everybody else?
I'm working on 2 papers actually, but they're both under control, so I'm taking.
Oh my god, don't let Rachel see you. She'll rope you in to do some of her work.
In fact, let's play air hockey. Come on, by helping me stay in
Let's
shape
play air
out
hockey.
your new school, you want to get off on the right foot here, don't ya?
Yeah, but I don't have time right now. I told Rachel Hubbard I'd help her with her web project.
See, I could have fun if Rachel hadn't roped me in to help out with all her work. I could be having fun otherwise. Yeah, that's true, I guess, Yoshi. It's just like there's so many other cozy spots, like the upstairs lounge, the library. I'd probably hang out there a lot more. Dang, Candace. Slender Man Academy. No, Slender Woman Academy. You gotta remember, this is a girl school. Freddy Krueger hands. Maybe they've all got rheumatoid arthritis. Maybe this game just has the best rheumatoid arthritis representation in video games. I'm sorry to hear that, though, Lo. That sucks. Imagine being Leela standing there dribbling and Nancy's just in front of her like... She probably doesn't even notice. She's just so locked in. They do have some janky proportions. Like I say, I think Rachel and Kareen are 2 of the most normal looking ones. They don't have like the bug eyes the others do.
Too bad I can't play, or too bad I'm helping Rachel?
Both, but mostly too bad you're being subjected to Rachel on your very first day.
I think, Tig, it's just that there was an extra bed that she could easily, like, slot into because Kareen's roommate had to leave. I think that's probably why. I love how Mel is technically the only one never working on assignments. My girl's so good. She finished everything on time and just plays her cello. You're right. I like Rachel. Rachel, the girl who was like... Oh, hi! Did you see my note where I asked you to do all my work for me? Great! So you can do all my work for me. Great! And once you've done that, you can do more of my work for me. What has made her like Rachel? Like, I really don't understand. Why has Nancy got this idea in her head that she likes Rachel? What has made her like Rachel? There has been nothing likable about Rachel so far. Imagine trying to study when there's Leela just kicking a soccer ball next to you. Yeah, that's probably why the lounge is deserted.
Why do you say that?
She's got this bizarre schizoid thing going. She'll
Don't
say
like
something
that.
one day,
That's
then
aged
deny it
poorly.
the next, or she'll do something then claim she didn't. She's actually kind of.
But I feel like that is accurate to how high school girls of this time
Black
talk.
cat. You heard about the black cat, right?
Oh yeah, I heard.
See, Rachel flunked a test a couple weeks ago, which means she can't be valedictorian. So maybe, in some twisted way, she thinks we're to blame and she's using this black cat stuff to freak us all out. Not that it's working. On me, at least. I've won state championships in both soccer and basketball. No way am I gonna let a couple of stupid notes
Okay,
get
good
to
for
me.
her. Honestly, good for her. She's so confident. I want to be that confident. Yeah, it is loaded terminology. How are you, Scotty? It is accurate. I guess Nancy's first impression of Rachel is very good. Yeah, I don't know how. When I stream this game to my non-Nancy Drew knowing friends, I always joke that I should be Val Can because I'm doing all these girls' homework. I didn't even study their material. Yeah, exactly. That's such a good point. She can do all of it without knowing the material. Hi, Katie. How are you doing? Mal asked Nancy to help her not get expelled in her plagiarism charge. Right. Yes, but that I feel like that she needs help because she's locked out. Like, it's not like, I don't know, she's making them do her work. Hashtag Leela is over party. Rachel just makes me think of me in some aspects, not the whole homework fit thing. That's fair. And also, to be fair, for me, like, the whole homework thing and her making Nancy drill her work for her and her secret sister, that kind of just, you know, what's the word I'm thinking of? Cancels out any other aspect of her personality. Like, it just becomes her whole personality. It's all I can think of when I think of her. Oh. Yeah, I love gossiping. This game is so fun. Gossip Girl. Rachel hasn't tried to kill Nancy, which is pretty rare in her life. I mean, that's one thing you could say about Rachel. The way her eyeballs move. Wait, I didn't notice. Okay.
Do you ever hang out with my roommate, Corinne?
Not if I can help it.
Oh.
Why not?
She's just a pain. She tries so hard to fit in that it turns people off. Most people, at least. Mel Corbelis and her are friends. No big surprise. After all, weirdos of a feather flock together.
Yeah, I do like how everyone's kind of mean in this game. As a freshman in 2010, I can say, yes, the things people said were wild. Yeah. Yeah, it was definitely a different time. But I feel like, I don't know, I'm obviously not in high school right now, but I feel like even in high school these days, people are saying things that's basically as soon as you get out of high school, you're like, wow, that was wildly inappropriate and out of pocket. Like, I have a younger brother who's quite a bit younger than me, and a couple of years ago, like, one of his friends tried to prank him by, like, sending a message from his Discord, to, like, it was literally to me and my brother, which was so funny because we were like, we know this is not you because you, like, never message us. It was basically saying, like, I'm so gay or something, and it's like, kids are still, like, acting like that's an insult. Like, gay rights have come such a long way from when I was in high school, and yet high school kids these days still think that's, like, an insult? Like, that's crazy. Especially because, like, I live in, like, a very much, like a left-leaning part of Canada, so it's not like we're super conservative here or anything. The reason this is my second favorite game is only because of taking photos, and I always have to take a billion of Leela. It makes me so frustrated. Someone said you don't even need to adjust the camera, so I'm gonna try doing that and see if it really is just that easy.
No problem. Fire when ready.
Just a shooter with a gun. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna try not even adjusting it at all. See what happens.
I'm waiting.
I like that she didn't realize I already took it. Wait, you can wait a little longer.
I said fire when ready.
Ooh, I like having her under my thumb. I like having this power over her. The secret sister. Wait, someone said something.
I'm waiting.
Oh my god, Scotty, yeah. I can totally see people saying that.
Is there a problem?
Weirdos of a feather flock together. It is, like, there's so many memorable... Are you okay? There's so many memorable lines in this game, truly. Hi, Jory! I was in middle school / high school in the early 2000s. Sorry, shooter again. It was ruthless. Yeah, I feel like maybe just middle school especially is probably always ruthless, I feel like. But, yeah, at that time especially, I feel like.
Is there a problem?
Yeah. I can never remember who I choose, Cream Puff, but I feel like I choose poorly every time. I always feel like I always pick the wrong one. I never remember. Yeah, Lufrisera. I think you're right.
You okay over there?
Hello. I love her very relaxed smile. Yeah, her jaw is so chill right now.
I'm waiting.
Yeah! Oh my gosh! Heck yeah, Cream Puff. Nice to have another fellow Canadian. Because I feel like the Nancy Drew games were much bigger in the States, so I feel like it's rare to meet a Canadian Nancy fan.
I
But
bugged you
always
enough for now.
appreciated.
That's all right. I'm kind of waiting for my boyfriend to call. He goes to Oxborough. That's the day school
Oh,
just down
he
the
goes
road.
to a different
Talking you
school?
helped kill the time.
I see.
I'll see ya.
I see. I don't think I can do, yeah, I can't do snack shop yet, even though that's literally the title of my stream, because I have to go on the computer, I think? Good at sports, horrible at smiling. Yeah, I feel like smiling is a skill. You kind of have to learn it. Oh my god, this is actually wild. Like, imagine if you were like Kareen and you had to see Izzy, your bully, for password assistance. She's like, no, I'm not gonna tell you your password. Like, imagine. That's such a wild password system.
Unfortunately, that and Chouette Laure are all the French I know.
Thank God.
Hey,
Lucky
my
for
condolences on
Nancy.
your roommate assignment. You know, it might not be too late to get it changed.
Ruthless. Ruthless. Like, we've barely met. Hey, sassy. Yeah, that smile. I used to work in education, and kids are wild. Every age, every generation, it's insane. They have too much free time. Yeah, and I feel like I was talking about this in another stream recently, where it's like, you don't learn empathy, really, and sympathy until, like, a certain age. Like, I feel like we were talking about, especially in the middle school context, where, like, you're kind of a bit young for that to have to completely developed. Don't say gay Hillary Duff ad. Yeah, that would change everything. I haven't, Kara, but I was thinking to myself as I was getting ready, it would be really fun to do streams where I try to get all the achievements, because I haven't ever done that. But now I'm kind of scared. I know, like, quite a few of them are quite hard, but this playthrough isn't going to be 100% stream. I might do it in order of the ones that have the awards when I eventually get to that. Oh, okay, Rebecca. Yeah, no patience. Yeah, true, Cream Puff. Yeah, it's a nice detail, isn't it, Gabriella? Yeah, why is Izzy Waverly tech support?
You don't like Corrine either?
Nobody likes Kareen.
Oh my god, that's amazing, Cream Puff. That's incredible memory.
Why not?
Because she's Kareen. And Kareen is just
Yikes.
not cool. But look, don't worry. Everyone knows rooming with Kareen wasn't your idea. As long as you don't hang out with her, nobody's gonna hold it against you.
No pressure. I'm a Minnesotan, so I'm an honorary Canadian. I live farther north than Toronto. Well, yeah, welcome to the Canadian gang, in that case, Candace. Imagine if Ned was in the game at Oxborough. I actually wouldn't want to spend time at the boys' school, though. I'm not gonna lie. But I feel like it would be fun to, you know, see expanded versions of these games. I feel like everyone was bullied in middle school, Katie. Like, people in my middle school, they'd bully everyone. Like, no one was safe from being bullied in my middle school, at least. Like, yeah, it was ruthless out there. Not even, like, the teachers were safe. My first exposure to Nancy Drew was the Futurama episode Hardy Boys Too Easy, Nancy Drew Too Hard. I've never even seen Futurama. So definitely not my case.
Sounds like who you hang out with around here is pretty important.
Hey, this is the real world.
No, it's not, girl. It's high school.
I'm lucky. My roommate's Leela Yadev, athletic superstar and savior of Waverly's athletic program. We actually get along fine. Probably because we're pretty much equals. Everyone knows who she is, and everyone knows who I am.
I do love her outfit. It's giving, like, 70s.
Avoid hanging out with your
The big
roommate as
collar
much as
and the
possible.
vest and the hoops.
What's your take on Mel?
All that edgy, free spirit, deep thinking stuff is just an act. She knows she can't cut it here, so she's making it look like she doesn't care.
Signing off soon, but excited to watch the rest off stream later. This was so fun. Oh, thank you for being here, April. Have a good one. My first exposure to Nancy Drew was going up watching Arglethums. Oh, dang. Kept up with him for years and then found Snuggly like 2 months ago. Oh, wow. Commented on some theory videos here and there. If you mentioned what was exactly in your comments, I'd probably remember, but I have also have a terrible memory, so I don't necessarily remember. This is the real world. Girl, you're a trust fund kid in a historical boarding school. Calm down. Yeah, it really isn't the real world. Futurama is my comfort show. Aww. You don't think she's smart?
You don't think she's that smart?
I think she is.
Book smart? Maybe. People smart? Complete zero. If her mother hadn't gone here, they wouldn't have allowed her within 50 miles of this place. In fact, I think she's a borderline psychopath.
I think, like, she just thinks this because, like, Mel doesn't, like, play the game of, like, you know, presenting a certain way to be, like, super cool in this school or whatever, and, like, hanging out with these specific people and doing all these specific requirements. You need to be cool. That's literally just why she thinks Mel's also a psychopath. Because she's figured out that this isn't the real world, and that's not what you do in the real world. Okay, Cream Puff. Okay, gotcha. A little freakishly long. Yeah, there's something a bit wrong about all the character models. Like, varying levels of freakishness. The 70s are making a comeback in millennial fashion the second half of the 2020s. That's so funny because I feel like fashion for a while was like, people were going back to the 90s, then the 2000s, and now kind of the 2010s, which is wild considering what 2010s fashion was like. So, like, to think that some people are now, like, gone all the way back to the 70s is funny. I love this library too. I think it's my favorite library in the series, Palm.
Have you gotten any notes from the Black Cat?
Everyone on the Valcan floor has. The Valedictorian candidate floor. Our floor.
Has anything like this ever happened before?
Not as far as I know. Although, supposedly, there was a teacher here once, a long time ago, that none of the students liked. They were always playing tricks on her, scaring her and stuff, until one day one of their pranks gave her a heart attack, and she died. Her black cat went running off into the woods during the funeral.
I think it's a crime that we don't actually get to see a black cat in this game.
People would spot it lurking in the shadows, and whenever they did, something
like, imagine if Nancy saw it, like near the tree, behind the tree at night or something. That would be so sick.
Somebody around here is obviously trying to get some mileage out of a silly ghost story. One the headmistress is trying desperately to squelch, by the way. So remember, you didn't hear it from me.
Oh yeah, get some sleep, Tig. You've worked hard. Have a good one. Sleep well. My first exposure to Nancy Drew was through my 4th grade best friend who also introduced me to R-rated horror movies and swearing. I feel like Nancy Drew is so not like those other two things. That's so funny. I rewatched your outfit shorts recently. Will you do the rest of the game outfit sometime soon? Yes. I was gonna film the next one yesterday because I had Monday and Tuesday off work, but I spent Saturday, Sunday, and Monday just doing so much that I was like, I literally can't. I'm so tired. So I'm planning to do it this weekend because it takes a lot of work. It probably takes 3 hours to film those shorts. With, like, getting ready time and then the actual filming. It's kind of exhausting, but it's fun. I have all the outfits planned out already. I'm not 100%. Like, there's somewhere I'm, like, feel, like, iffy on. There's some that I'm, like, this is perfect. But we'll see. The mid-2000s brow got our girl Izzy. Yeah, that is, interesting. If they bring back clothing with cartoon mustache print, I will lose it. Oh my god, please don't. Yeah, not the 2010s. We don't need any more chevron print and chunky statement necklaces. Yeah. It's definitely like people who were not old enough to be conscious in the 2010s of fashion, at least.
Any idea who the Black Cat is?
I know, right, Rex? I was thinking about that.
Like I said, she's a little psycho. And Black Cat's strange mishaps, it all fits in with that inane goth thing she's got going. I mean, who else could it be?
It was like, oh yeah, this woman was like bullied into death, and the music's like do 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 do. And yeah, it's so funny. Black cat? No. Albino squirrel? For some reason. Yes, I'll take it. I love Casper. At best, we just see the picture of one with Rita, but they absolutely miss the opportunity to show a black cat. Exactly. Yeah, that would be cool, Candace. I wonder what happened to all the girls who got mustaches tattooed on their fingers in the 2010s. I feel like finger tattoos don't really last, so maybe they're just like faded into a kind of oblivion now. We get ghost dogs, but no ghost cats in this series. There's a ghost cat in one of the Miss Clue games. It was my favorite Miss Clue game, like the Haunted Garden. If you haven't seen, I have like I think a highlights video of it. I did a stream of it quite a while ago now, and I made a highlights video of it. It was so funny. The plot is absolutely ridiculous. Like the culprit is just like someone you haven't met and barely heard of the whole time, and he comes in at the end. I'm like, who the flip is that? But there's a ghost cat in it. It's great. I want to see the prank, the cat, the funeral. Imagine if we got a prequel of like where we played like as someone from that time. That would be cool. A secret pet, that'd be cute. I feel like well, I actually wouldn't consider Vote for Halt just a Nancy Drew YouTube channel, because they do other stuff too, right? And that's where they've got their subscribers from. So but I do think Half Moon Joe. But it shouldn't be a competition, I also think. Yeah. Imagine Nancy wakes up to see something tapping on her window and just sees glowing eyes. That would be so freaky. Yeah, like in Blackmore. Yeah, I don't like the squirrel puzzle. I do like the squirrel. Okay.
Okay if I take a close-up of you? Rachel needs it for the school website.
Rachel roped you into helping her, huh? Lucky you. Your first day, you get to spend it with every loser in our class. Ready for my close-up, darling?
How is she not a loser? Like... Oh my god. Let's make her wait. I feel like these girls all need to have a little bit of humbling happen to them. I've wanted to draw. Nancy, draw.
Just push the button already.
What? Just push the button already. I want to draw on Nancy and her friends for ages, but these games make her taste and clothes so awful that I find it hard to come up with an outfit for Nancy. I totally get your struggle, which is kind of why you have to think outside the box. There's someone on, like, I think they posted on Reddit, but also on Tumblr, where they did, like, kind of what I'm doing with my outfits. Real, where they drew, like, an outfit for Nancy for every game, and it's sick. So I feel like you just kind of have to ignore Nancy's personal fashion sometimes and do like an elevated version of hers. That's true, Candace. I never thought of it that way. One thing that never goes out of style? Garfield shirts. So true. So true. The Mitch Dillon flavor of culprit. Exactly. Except somehow even less threaded into the narrative than Mitch Dillon. Yeah, it's so funny. There's still one Miss Clue game that I haven't played, and I'm looking forward to getting to it at some point. Yeah, exactly. Falling away. And I feel like there's so few Nancy Drew creators, or at least like comparison to other fandoms, that it's always exciting finding new ones. Hey, Bread and Butterfly, how you doing? Love your username.
I get the impression Rachel's
oh my god, we have so much in common.
She's no one's favorite people. Even Corrine doesn't like her.
She doesn't have one single friend?
Nope. She has no
all her friends are dating people,
socially
actually.
Or academically, and she knows it. She makes no effort to fit in because she knows she never will. Gotta give her that much.
Yike. The way Izzy says Rachel roped you into working... roped you... Oh my god, I can't speak tonight. I'm so sorry. Rachel roped you into helping her, huh? Makes it seem as though Rachel is regularly getting other people to do her work. Yeah! That's a really good point as well, Palm. This isn't the first time she's done it. Absolutely nuts, considering that she has already additional help. Yeah, Mom G's in a horse shirt. That's just her style. Belle, how are you? How have you been doing? Yeah, the green horse shirt, they need to add that to the merch store again. They used to have it on the merch store, the old merch store, and then they took it away, and they need to add it again to the new site. Yeah, her Lucky Charm. It does, Gabriella. I'm looking forward to that. Although I did stream the demo for that, and I felt so stupid. I totally... Like, I think the puzzles are going to be a little bit challenging. Miss Clue's #1 only fan. Oh, God. They're such funny games. Especially, like, the most recent one, Donner Pass. I want to do a video on it here at some point. I did stream it. And that was fun. But it's just like, I can definitely tell they think it's going to be the last Miss Clue game, and they haven't announced any more games since then, because they shoved like 10 different ideas into that game. Yeah, the Donner Party one. I have played that one. I streamed on my Twitch a while back. And yeah, they've got like 10 different ideas that they've stuffed into one game. It's wild. Oh my gosh, Hannah! Hello, how are you? Speaking of games like the Nancy Drew series, I like Izzy LaFrizra, but she's entertaining. I don't think she's likable necessarily, but she's a fun character. Yeah, right, Cream Puff? Rachel literally does half the work to begin with, a storyline that really makes no sense to me. I know, it makes me so angry. I can imagine Rachel coming to the attic room and telling Kim, hey, update, so I talked to this new girl, Becca, and she's doing her homework. If you meet her, don't forget. Like, oh my god, I got another girl to do our work for us. Let's go to the movies. Got my big PC going, that's exciting. Big Tony. What have you been playing on there? The Ghost Dogs poem. Oh yeah, did they not bring that back as one of the tapestries? Every time I go on her website for the merch, I see the Big Island Mike Bucket hack and think of you. Oh my god, I do want it, Rebecca. I'm not gonna lie. And I want the matching shirt they now have, but I just can't justify buying it when I know I'm not gonna ever wear it outside of, like, streaming or videos. And if I was gonna wear it for streaming or videos, it'd be, like, once in, like, 6 months, probably. I know, Palm, I know. I think I like, it's hard to say. Like, I feel like it's hard to find information about Miss Clue and the developers, but some people have said that they're ex-Nancy Drew developers, which kind of feels fake to me, considering the quality of the Miss Clue games compared to the quality of the Nancy Drew games, but I don't know. Donner's Pass feels like a fever dream. How are you, Hannah? Yeah. Like I say, I think I kind of knew that would be the last one. Hannah, didn't you put out a release date for the next Alex Hill game? Or have you? Maybe you haven't done that. I might be wrong. I know it was definitely announced because it was announced at the end of the first Alex Hill. I'm so excited about that, by the way. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be friends with her either. I wouldn't want to be anywhere within her kind of... anywhere like in 5 feet of her. They are putting out some good merch. People on the Reddit were like, the Nancy Drew subreddit were like, oh, they have like they don't put any effort into this, and I'm like, are you even looking at the same merch as me? Like, why do people have to be so negative all the time? Like, they're actual people who are making the merch, and it's probably the interns, to be quite frank, who care about it. Like, just saying they put no effort in the merch, I think, is like just being, intentionally negative and just, like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm so incoherent today. I'm so sorry. That was your food coming out, wasn't it? That would be awesome, Candace. Oh my god, I'd like a meetup where everyone's just wearing Big Island Mike hats. Speaking of writing in libraries, I have to hop off to join a friend for some script writing. I love writing with friends. It's so motivating. Have fun, Lo. I hope it goes well. I hope you're productive. That's awesome. I'm glad you were here. I hope to see you in future. Sorry, we haven't been playing much of the game. I wish we got to talk to Paige as well. It kind of feels weird that we don't talk to her, to be honest. Technically, in Rachel's defense, her homework is web designing, not photo taking. It's true, but it's like she really couldn't get out of bed to do that work. Business expense bucket hat. Hunted by her in hard mode. Oh my god. That would be terrifying. I feel like a lot of streamers have bought it. Happy to be here. Wednesdays don't usually work for me. I'm happy you're here too. I love RDR2. Nice. It's so I feel like RDR2 is such an exciting one to actually be able to play on a big computer, because that's one that is quite demanding. I wanted to work on a game inspired by the Nancy Drew series, but the world building is beating me down. No, you can do it, Max. That is a lot. You literally are like a god. You create a whole universe. There's a lot, obviously there, because it's a whole universe. But that's so exciting. You know, it's like one of those things. Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither can a game be, or a universe for that matter. Okay, gotcha, Hannah. That's so exciting, though. I hope it's been going well for you. Learning Blender is beating me down. Oh, yeah, it seems so challenging. I feel like I'd love to make a game, but I don't think I have the skills, and I don't think I have the time to put into learning the skills. So, yeah, it's in my cart, Palm. It's one of the items in my cart. Exactly. They know what the fans want. I think some people are just never happy with her interactive period since the release of Midnight in Salem. They've just been kind of jaded, I guess, by the whole situation with that, which is fair enough. But it's also like, I don't know, it's nice to be optimistic about things and be passionate about things and appreciate other people who are happy about things. Yeah, they definitely do. They definitely do, Casey. Yeah, I totally agree, Katie. It was such a weird comment to me that they're like so low effort. What are you talking about? What do you mean? Like, oh my god. Like, they literally made a matching Big Island Mike shirt. And it's like, it's not like all the designs were like kind of cheesy and goofy. Some of them are, which is fun, but some of them are actually like well put together, I think, and kind of classy. Yeah, let's make it happen. Oh my god, I'm glad I could introduce you to that, Cream Puff. Hey, Catherine, how's it going? I should, Candace. I should, but I have a feeling, well, first of all, I'm like worried about the amount of money, but I also think that my family is going to, and I also want to do this, try to order basically just from Canadian companies for Christmas because of the world situation. We don't have to get into that. So I don't think Santa would be game. I think Santa would be more patriotic this Christmas. It has been. That'd be so scary, Jack. Oh my god. I'm just imagining like a sound when you get like spotted by her at night. It's such a good game, Hannah. That's like one of my favorite games of all time. But it's so sad. The horses are great. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. I'll have to look out for them after I finish streaming. Did you see them? Yeah, I love Arthur so much.
Apparently, I need to get
He's
a
my
password
boy.
from you before I can use the school's computer.
That's right. Unfortunately,
I see.
I need to finish this DNA model before I can get
I see.
Too bad, huh?
She's like, oh, so Rachel roped you into doing her work. Hypocrite. Yeah, it's tough, Max. And honestly, but like the work you're putting in is worth it. Because there's nothing worse than reading like a fantasy novel or a sci-fi novel or any novel where they don't put much thought behind except for the basics in world building. Like a really deep, well thought out world is what makes for a really good story. I wanted to create a comic Oh, that's cool. That's your degree, about a story based on Crystal Blackmore Manor and one comic based on mornings at Waverly Academy, but coming up with a story has been... Yeah, writing is hard. I know, writing is hard. I want to make a game, but I have a feeling my skill level ain't there. Like, they are non-existent. Yeah, it's a lot of work, but didn't you say you're putting in the work? You said you were learning Blender, right? So, like, you're putting in the work to learn. Hey, Tor, how are you doing? This is the only Nancy Drew game I ever played. I got stuck in a puzzle and gave up. I looked up a walkthrough about a month ago, and I've been binging your channel since. Excited to see you play it. Oh my gosh, amazing. Welcome in. Happy to have you here. That's so exciting. Sorry, I feel like we're doing a lot of yapping and not a lot of playing the game. But it's groovy. Hey, Christopher, who isn't Her Interactive anymore? It's a good question. I think Penny Milliken, and then, like, the marketing team? I don't know, like, I feel like there's some executives, but it's kind of, like, as well. But it's kind of, like, I don't really know. To be honest, I'm not one of those... I think there's some creators who really get into, like, the behind-the-scenes stuff a lot more than I do. So they'd probably know. Like Hugh Miller, Nancy Drew walkthroughs. I think he would probably have more of a clear idea. I would love to do that, Katie. I would love to write a story for a game. Or work with someone to write a story for a game. Who knows if that opportunity will ever come for me, but... Ah, that's so cool. That must be so fun. I used to love making little maps of fantasy countries when I was a kid. I know, obviously, what you're doing is a lot more serious than that. But that's so cool. Yeah, exactly, Candace. Oh, that's so cool, Catherine. This game taught me more about DNA than my entire homeschool education. Well, some people did use these games as, like, homeschooling tools. So, you know, they are educational.
I can't get it from anyone else?
Yeah, Izzy hates on Rachel for asking people to do her work. No self-awareness there.
If I help you with your DNA homework, will you give me that computer password?
Sure.
Have a good one, Casey. Thanks for being here. And you always have, like, a wealth of knowledge. Sure I love it.
Always paired with thymine, and cytosine is always paired with guanine. And make sure each pair is connected to a sugar on the alternating sugar phosphate side. Just jump in, you'll figure it out. When you're done, bring it back, and if you get it right, I'll tell you the password.
Sounds good.
Okay, I generally like this puzzle.
What else is going on?
Generally.
I'll catch you later.
No problem.
Oh, that's cute, Frizra. Hard agree, please boycott America, we deserve it, yeah. Yeah. I feel so badly for all of you down there. Like, obviously... things are not great up here because of things down there, but I know it's even worse for you all. And, like, obviously there's... not without getting too much into it, there's some specific people who have it more difficult than others right now. And those are the people I really feel the worst for. But anyway, we're here to play Nancy Drew and distract ourselves from our woes. That's not right. What did she... I forget what she said. Right to click to rotate. What are the instructions? Adenine paired with thymine, yellow and black. Cytosine, oh, and red and blue. So this is also not right. I should have known that. I should have known that. It's not your fault, Palm. I know that. A Nancy Drew game could work as a text adventure, which might be the easiest type of game to make. Yeah, I could make a text adventure. I've used, is it Twine, I think? I've used Twine before. But, I don't know. I feel like one of my favorite things about games is, like, the visuals. And I actually have thought about doing a Nancy Drew text adventure before. But, I don't know. I feel like I'd want to go with the whole hog if I was going to do something like that. Okay, I need to actually, like, focus. What a concept. Good night, Gabriella. Body shaming these character models and yapping has been fun. So glad to have you here. Sleep well. Yeah, I've done a text adventure before, actually. I did like a medieval one inspired by Agatha Christie, which is fun. Yeah, that looks right. It's true, Palm, it's true. No, I mean, yeah, none of it is your fault. I mean, unless you voted for a certain someone. But I know probably if you're in this chat, you aren't. I hope I don't attract that kind of person. The setting is inspired by Greece/Southeast Europe. Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. I feel like there's, yeah. I don't know. This, and then I guess you get to do a lot of fun research, which is awesome. But also time-consuming. I'm a biochemist, and sometimes I think about this game when I look at the diagram of DNA. Oh my god. Wait, I didn't even know you were a biochemist, Libby. That's so cool. But also, I love that. Okay, no, this one has got to go here. It's just, it simply has to. Okay, yes. I'm feeling okay about things right now in this game. I think I might have it. Yeah, I think that looks okay. Let's see what Izzy says.
Finished with that DNA model?
You tell me.
Awesome. Okay, your
Yeah.
password is WAC35NE136.
WAC35NE136. Got it. Thanks.
What else is going on?
Oh, you like Labyrinth of Lies? Wild. Flashbacks to my anatomy class. How are you, Andrea? I'm not a science person, but this puzzle made my husband angry because it's wrong somehow. Oh no. Who up warning they Waverly? This one got me because the pink pieces would overlap. Yeah, that's the little detail that usually gets people. I want to get better at twine, but also I'm an artist and love the idea of visuals. Yeah, that's the thing. In lighthearted news, can we talk about how weird is that Justin Trudeau and Katy Perry are dating? Yeah, like what the freak? Like, oh my god, it makes you think of Justin Trudeau in an entirely different light, and it's not a good light. Not that I was really seeing him in an amazing light, but now I'm seeing him in an even worse light. But it's also so funny. It's so funny.
What do you think your chances are for making valedictorian?
Chance has nothing to do with it.
Wait, did some of you not know about that? Oh my goodness. That's hilarious that you find out in the chat of a stream of Nancy Drew warnings at Waverly Academy. It's like, yeah, it's just, what do they talk about? What do they talk about? Hi, Ray. I'm watching on my TV right now while I color. So Covey. But I just want to say I literally just bought the Waverly crew neck you're wearing right now. Oh my god. What a coincidence. Absolutely. It's so comfy. I love it. Yeah, it's so odd, Sassy. It's so odd. Yeah, Orlando Bloom's new girlfriend dressed up as Katy Perry for Halloween. I saw that. That is so messy. Yeah, Bomb. I can't remember Cream Puff. I love learning about current events in meme groups or game streams. Yeah. I feel like in this case, it's even more like Justin Trudeau's fall from grace. Although, again, I don't know how far he had to fall. But, like, he's fallen on a weird direction. Yeah, Katy Perry, I feel like, has been on, like, a decline for a long time. Yeah, right, Centane? I like Katy Perry's contributions to music, but after her foray into space, it's hard not to be a little bit of a hater. Yeah, I remember in middle school enjoying her music. But I haven't listened to too much of it since like her first and second albums. I heard about it last week and was told that's old news. Wow, kapow. Some people are like way, maybe too online, I guess. Or something like that, where you'd be like, that's old news. Half of the time the Parks and Rec or Twilight meme groups I'm in give me news before I see actual articles about it. From recession pop to complete flop. Exactly.
None of the other girls deserve it?
Absolutely not. Look, it's not just a matter of getting the highest grades. The faculty also looks at extracurricular activities.
Okay, oh my god, you know what we should talk about? Who's gonna win Valedictorian?
I'm going to be Valedictorian.
The unanswered question from this game. The question on everybody's lips. I think Izzy's right, actually. Hello? Goth Girl
Mel got another
gets second booked. These people, like, truly, whoever wrote these truly was not a young person. I forgot this game has that puzzle that made me actively, has the puzzle that made me actively angry. Wait, what's the puzzle? This is like when you find out someone died from an American Girl meme account. Palm, has that actually happened to you? Are you speaking from experience? Can I type this at the same time? Good, okay. Okay.
I'm in charge of the snack shop.
Okay, that's all I wanted.
Should be interesting.
That's all I needed.
I don't even know where it is.
I know where it is, Nancy. I know where it is. This whole stream has been building up to this must snack shop. Oh my god, my favorite minigame. She dressed up as who? Wait, yeah, Orlando Bloom, who is Katy Perry's ex-husband. Their breakup was quite recent, I think. Dressed up as, yeah, the astronaut version of, or Katy Perry when she was went up to space and was dressed as an astronaut, because I guess she technically was an astronaut. With like the little daisy and everything. Orlando Bloom's newest girlfriend. Weird. This chat is more educational than my classes at university. Oh no. Mel knows she's gonna get it. Interesting. But I feel like Mel doesn't have the extracurriculars. Yeah, Cream Puff. Izzy or Leela? I feel like Leela isn't as well-rounded as Izzy, but maybe I'm wrong. Because I feel like she's more focused on sports. Yeah, I agree, Palm, that Mel doesn't appear to be active in other, like, organizations and stuff. Assuming that the teacher forgave Izzy for not backing up her term paper and having to turn it in late, I feel like they're all gonna get, like, a little bit of forgiveness after, you know, the mess that this term was. And even about the twins winning, exactly. Like, they get off so lightly. The fact that they're kind of awarded for their, like, bamboozlery is ridiculous. Mel and Leela, between Mel and Leela. Izzy may be smart, but yeah, she does have Nancy do some of her work and means she's not above cheating. True. True. The writers for this game were hip with the lingo, man. How could you think they weren't with it, as the kids say? Yeah, they were like, kids think everything is so groovy these days, you know, in 2010. I'm so impressed that people remember that password by heart. You're like the second person in chat, Libby, who's remembered it by heart. I think Cream Puff was the other person. I know, me too, Candace. Really out of touch when it comes to current events, but I know obscure trivia from all the Nancy Drew games. That's the best way to live your life, Sassy. Truly. I learned about several big deaths like the Queen of England because people posted Ron Swanson yelling "Boola, boola, boola." Oh my god. They are bizarre. There's some weird combos. I can't imagine Justin Trudeau and Katy Perry lasting. It feels like some kind of publicity stunt, but for what? I don't know. Yeah, bread and butter. It's yikes. I do love Mel. So I work in IT and the IP address puzzle in the library is so wrong it made me mad. Okay, that is fair. I feel like when it's like a subject that you know well and they get it wrong, very justified. Okay. I feel like they have all these instructions. You literally don't need the instructions. You don't need them. Okay.
You know, I hate to admit it, but I really like calculus.
No, you don't.
Toasted bagel tomatoes? That's it?
Everybody does. Mr.
Granola,
Harris is like
orange
the best
bar.
looking teacher in the whole universe.
Order up.
Oh my god. I forgot about how freakish some of these orders are. I want it to snow here. I've been seeing it snow for other people. It doesn't really snow where I live, though.
Order up.
Order up. Bread tomato. What are these people with just having like straight tomato sandwiches? That's gross. Do you think they were originally going to have you be able to put on condiments? Because you can see them back there. Do you think that was originally going to be part of the minigame? Okay, did I get everything? Orange cookie milk? Yeah.
Order up.
Yep. These girls love their tomatoes. The meat sound.
Order up.
Oh my god. Like, what is the tomato propaganda in this game? Okay, what would everyone else's order be? Oh wait, granola.
There. All done.
All done.
Whoa.
Yeah, now you're done.
This is too.
Snack shop, let's go. Eating like a Waverly Academy student part 2. I don't know if I'd ever do that again. It was tough. I have other ideas in mind though. Or not, I'm not tough, but it was filling. It was very filling. I did not feel good after the end of that day. Oh, wait. We're getting so many keys. We could steal all the chips, nuts, and pretzels we could ever want. Oh yeah, it's exactly girl dinner, Jack. Exactly girl dinner. The people at school are not okay. Just being called meat is so ominous. It's true. The ultimate girl dinner. Mystery meat. Flashback to the Sims free play app, where a real recipe the Sims could make was cheese and tomato on toast. Still icks me out to this day. I have to confess, Max, one of my favorite sandwiches is cheese and tomato. But I wouldn't have it on toast. Waverly Academy did girl dinner before it was trendy. They did. Whenever I see the acronym for this game, I just want to say whack. Sponsored by Big Tomato. Kind of feels like it. Tomatoes are a crime against humanity unless completely blended. That is a bold opinion. I don't like when tomatoes get soggy. I'll say that. Hashtag tomato agenda. And I think actually as well, tomatoes are only good with other things. Except if they're cherry tomatoes, then they're good alone. But, whoa. Tomatoes are the worst. Wow, a lot of people with strong opinions about tomatoes. Granola and juice with an all-tomato sandwich is diabolical. Agreed. Han, how are you? How about eating for Boarhead's Pub for a day from Chris Blackmore Manor? No, I've got another one, which is... Well, maybe I'll spoil it, because I don't even know when I'm gonna make this video. Probably not for, like, years. I've got a huge amount of video ideas stocked up, but I want to do eating, like, a Icicle Creek Lodge guest for a day, because they've got the morning, or breakfast, lunch, and dinner thing going on. Oh, is this like a would you rather? I'd make the Shadow Ranch cake again, because I do actually want to do that at some point. I want to redeem myself and do it properly. Sausage, egg, and bagel sandwich. Like, I feel like a breakfast bagel, so good. Waverly version of WAP called Whack. I ordered a BLT once, not knowing T stood for sins and crimes. The waiter laughed at me. Oh no, Candace. That reminds me, the other day, we had like a lunch and learn at work, and we had to order our food ahead of time. And I ordered a roast beef sandwich. And you know, in a roast beef sandwich, the condiment would usually be like, you know, mustard, horseradish, mayonnaise. The condiment on this roast beef sandwich, and like the main filling other than roast beef, was salsa. It was a salsa, cheese, and roast beef sandwich. Like, what? It wasn't awful, but it just didn't make sense. It just, like, salsa and roast beef? The sound effects they use for food in these games is wild. I've never been able to get past the mud Laurie Gerard falls and having the same sound effect as some of the cake ingredients in Shadow Ranch. I had no idea. That's... ooh. I have done, actually, very recently, I made the Hayashi Burger Cream Puff from Blue Moon Canyon. Quesadillas. Sorry, Fire. That'll probably not make you hungry. The salsa roast beef sandwich. Well, yeah, it was salsa. It was a combination. Oh my god, Emily, you might be psychic. Different, yep. Yeah, exactly, Candace, that's what I said. I was like, Certified chic, 7 days a week. Waverly Academy. Make those other schools weep. Oh my god, you should do it, Yoshi. You should record it. Yeah, are they okay? Good question, Max. It was very weird. I never would have guessed salsa on a roast beef. Yeah, it was salsa, cheese, and roast beef. I think there might have been, like, some kind of green on it as well, but it was, like, so minimal that I barely even noticed it was there. The ice cream spoiled potato salad. No, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't torture myself like that. Oh, thank you, Hannah. That was also an interesting taste experience. It was actually kind of similar to the roast beef and salsa, where it's just like, this feels wrong. Tex-Mex. That reminds me, actually, I once, I was in this really small town, and I ordered, avocado toast, and they said it was like Southwestern avocado toast. It was freaking grocery store guacamole on toast. It was not avocado. It was literally grocery store guacamole on toast. It was diabolical. Did anyone else watch the Nintendo Direct today and see the Super Mario Galaxy movie trailer? No, but I heard about it, although I still haven't seen the original movie.
Are you and Izzy pretty good friends?
We get along. We're roommates mostly because we're both valedictorian candidates, and that's just the way the room assignments worked out.
So you don't like her?
Nancy reading a bunch
like
to that.
She's smart, she's pretty, she's popular, she's always got a boyfriend. What's not to like?
Why would you like her for always having a boyfriend? That's weird. Oh, that would be good. That's like literally what Bess does in that video. Her cream puff. Or not in that video, in that game. Only if you want to piss off a whole host of people. Yeah, an entire state. Aww. I'm so glad, Rose. I hope you're doing okay. Happy to have you here.
Any idea what happened to the book of Poe stories that's missing from the library?
I sure don't have it. Mel, our resident goth girl, she probably does. That freak's probably working on a way to bring him back from the dead so he can autograph it.
Freak? Have you looked in the mirror recently, Layla? Have you looked at your hands recently before you start calling people freak?
Get going.
Okie dokie.
I wanted to play air hockey. Usually she's so eager to play games. And the one time I want to play a game with her, she doesn't want to? Should I do it? I don't know. I don't know if I'm rebellious enough for that. You know what we will do though.
Where's some air freshener when you need it?
Who do you think was in there before Nancy? It's honestly it's either gotta be Mel or Kareen. But we don't need to speculate too much about that. They go through enough indignities in this game as it is. Okay, oh my god, I need to actually maybe look at what I'm supposed to be doing. Oh right, I immediately went to the snack shop after opening the computer. I watched you try to make the cake from Shadow Ranch. Saw you make the fun day from Haunted Carousel. And the baked onion, yeah. The onion, oh my god. I do want to make another recipe from the Nancy Drew cookbook sometime soon. I think that might be my next cooking video. Leela, what's not to like? Also, Leela, when Jacob's taken, I'm gonna ruin her life. Written by a man kind of line. Leela and Izzy want each other, I just can't prove it. Honestly, it's like we were talking about earlier, like, you know, it's a girls' school. Like, you know, at least half of these characters have got to be sapphic in some sort of way. I didn't notice Palm. Leela and Mel, best friends to enemies to lovers, but maybe also Leela and Izzy. No, not at the same time. Okay, Snack Shop Boss. I am Snack Shop Girlboss. Black Cat and Other Stories by Edgar Allan Poe has been stolen. Scheduled maintenance is underway, so most quick links will be inoperative. Any student with information pertaining to the individuals responsible for the recent Black Cat notes and harmful pranks is to speak to the headmistress immediately. Waverly Academy is an exclusive private boarding school for girls, grades 9 to 12, located in picturesque upstate New York. Waverly combines renowned academics, athletics, and arts with a strong social community. I do like that noise. That's a fun little noise. Pull it? Okay, wait. We'll go back and pull it. Oh, wait! We don't even have to go all the way back. Leela projecting. Oh no! Chat, you made me get demerits. I thought it would be a game over. I thought it would be a second chance. But no, now I just have a bad record. Fine, we'll do it again.
That's 5 demerits.
Oh no! I thought if I did it a second time, she'd kick me out. Oh no, I'm such a bad girl. I'm such a rebellious teenager. Oh no, I'm gonna get a reputation. Twice in a row. Maybe not, Sassy. Mel and Curry tag team the toilet. Oh no, fire. Quesadillas are good though. Oh, good night, Jory. I hope work goes okay. I'm probably not gonna be on for too much longer because I also have work. Ew. Eating like halt for a day. 2 female crabs now in jail. Not clickbait. Surely he's gonna eat some clam chowder in there too, right? Leela, Izzy, and Mel thruple. Now, like, they're going through each other like gays in high school tend to do. Like, everyone dates the same girls. Girl bossing too close to the snack shop, son. It's true. Chat, remember to not take fire safety for granted. Yeah, Mary knows about these things personally, unfortunately. It's very serious. Yay, crimes! Well, we know who's not getting valedictorian. True, I just made it so much easier for all the others. Night falls. They don't have to worry about me being in the competition anymore. Yeah, we should all quit our jobs. I agree. I agree. We could form our Big Island Mike commune. Okay. The Adirondacks. The founders. All women. Harriet, Rita, Mabel, and Esther. The 1866. Only 14 girls in the first class. I wonder how many today. Oh. Incoming class sizes to 50 students. So 50 for each year? A student-teacher ratio of 12:1. Much of the boarding experience takes place not in the classroom, but in the hours after the school day ends. Participation in the numerous clubs, activities, and athletics available, along with residential living, develop not only social and leadership skills, but lifelong friends. These children are all bullying each other relentlessly. Come and discover the wondrous world of Waverly. We're waiting for you. Slightly sinister. About to collect a bunch of symbols for my map. Okay, you know what? We're smart, not hard, Max. That's exactly what you're doing. If they all go to the same college, it'll just be euphoria. Oh my god. I can't remember, is this game timed? I don't think so. It's definitely got a day-night cycle, and you have to go to bed by a certain point. I think 11 is the curfew. But I think otherwise, you don't have to do it within a set amount of days or anything. Wow. That was me speed reading, by the way. That was just really sped up what this these paragraphs say. We want to read about the squirrel. Imagine if there's a perfect run of the game where you can somehow get valedictorian secret best ending. None of us has been good enough students to find it. That would be amazing. Yeah, I don't think so. Whack made me want to be in a boarding school, but then I remembered that real boarding school is said to be awful because everyone's mean. I mean, everyone's also mean in this game, so it's probably accurate. Yeah. I feel like I want to be in, like, some kind of romanticized version of a boarding school that doesn't exist in real life. The campus word. As you'll recall, last month I expressed concern that Casper, our beloved resident albino squirrel, faced certain starvation this winter because Waverly's groundskeeper had begun keeping the ground below the oak tree where Casper lives spotlessly clean. Practically every acorn that fell was swept up almost immediately, giving Casper no chance to collect them and store them for the winter. Okay, so maybe the groundskeeper was doing this because of the infamous Great Popcorn Heist back in September, wherein Casper ransacked the backpack of some careless freshman and caused the contents of the bag of popcorn within to get blown from one end of campus to the other. The Great Popcorn Heist is going to go down in history. Yes, Casper made a mess, but cutting off his supply of acorns in response was cruel and unusual punishment, right? Right. Anyway, in reaction to the groundskeeper's overreaction, I urged all of you to go out every day and gather as many acorns as you could and pile them at the base of the oak tree, so Casper would have food for the winter. I called this the SOS campaign, Save Our Squirrel. So good. Guess what? It worked! Yay! Whoopee! For a school that's been around for years, they sure are behind on the school website. Yeah, it's like, what if someone wants to find information on here? How long is it going to be down for? Yeah, more alternate endings. Imagine a girl who came the very last semester of senior year becoming valedictorian. I would be so mad. The Deus Ex valedictorian. Being in an apartment is kind of like a boarding school if you play your cards right. Are you going to be the valedictorian of your apartment, Mary? That's what I mean, romanticize. Yeah, the most expensive boarding school in the world is said to be in Switzerland. The students get hot chocolate breaks and so much more. That's my romanticized school. If I was rich, I'd enroll, even though I'm in my 20s. I'd be like, I'm paying you, you have to let me in. I was the popcorn freshman. She should be. The school has ordered the groundskeeper to back off and only clean the ground on the oak tree twice a week. And so, ladies, thanks to my suggestion and your efforts, Casper is once again scampering up and down his tree, merrily gathering acorns and getting into his usual mischief. Oh my god, he's precious. Well done, all of us. The Campus Word weekly blog is written by current student body president Izzy Romero. Does this make you see Izzy in a different light, where she's like, you know, so kind and empathetic to the squirrels? I sided with Casper, yeah. Save our squirrel. As a Texan, I used to just want a campus that experienced autumn and winter. The WAG aesthetic is so good for this. Yeah, truly, it shows both of the seasons. I want more of a wintry climate. I'm bullying the shit out of my downstairs neighbor. They deserve it. Oh yeah, Nancy is forever 18. It's true, what Cream Puff says. Yeah, exactly, fire. Video idea, top 10 characters who'd be good returning villains. Oh, there's so many. Thank you, Mary. I do appreciate it. I actually, literally in my members video, which I put out today, is like a top 10 coziest sweaters. I was like, what are some other top 10 ideas I can do for videos, and you've given me one right now. So that's actually pretty good. Yeah, she's Edward Cullen, basically. Ned and Deirdre mentioned college, and Nancy takes a semester off. Yeah, she does say that in Secrets Can Kill, and yeah, Deirdre is studying criminology, which is so cool. Security Blotter, theft book from library special collections, The Black Cat and Other Stories. Only 5 credits? Like, I've lost double that from pulling the fire alarm twice. Student caught breaking into dorm room using their ID card. No damage to dorm. Theft. They stole an MP3 player, and silver necklace, and earrings. Minor altercation. 2 students involved. No injuries reported. Catfight. Sound violation. Ramsey Hall. Student playing musical instrument after lights out. Repeat offender. Wonder who that is. Oh, here's my demerit standing. Yeah, so when's the, does it say the, lights? Yeah, lights out 11 p.m. Okay. That would be good, Chris. I'd probably get kicked out first, though. Speaking of Deirdre, it's thanks to you, Snuggly, that I saw the light of the Nancy slash Deirdre train. I don't know how I never considered it. Oh my god, I'm so glad I'm converting people to my cause. It means a lot to me. Oh my god. I love Nancy and Deirdre. I'm so glad you are on board. We need more of us. I feel like there's just... Because the 2 most popular Nancy ships are like her and Frank or her and Ned. We need more gay representation. Should I play Double Take? I feel like the problem with Double Take is that you do it once and you're like pretty fast. And then every time you play it, Izzy beats your time and she gets faster than you. And it gets to a point where it's like, it's physically impossible for me to beat her now. She's too fast. She's faster than my absolute fastest. When I was a college freshman, I saw a squirrel have a health crisis and fall off the roof and become a Casper. No, Candace. That's so sad. I also headcanon that she doesn't go to uni, Mary. I think she just stops because she's learning from the school of life. I would love that so much, Candace. So much. Good, Sassy, good. There are 10s of us. I grew up with her and Ned. I was like, yeah, her and Frank. I felt best deserved a Hardy Boy. And then you came with Nancy Drew times Deirdre Shannon. And I was like, wait a moment. Is she cooking here? Yeah, I mean, like, when I played Midnight in Salem, I was like, everything has become clear to me. It was like a revelation. The sass with Deirdre. Yeah, they have such good chemistry. Should I... No, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Backing out of that. I feel like that's too...
Still have to do that.
Excuse me? Did I not do that? What do you mean the student... Did I thought I clicked on every page. Oh, did I not go through all this? Oh, we can see... How do I get demerits? Over 10 hours of community service. How much can I lose demerits? Can I get an unauthorized overnight guest in my room? That would be good. Oh. Inappropriate attire. Okay, now can I check that off? Oops.
Did that.
Okay, there we go.
Check. Can't check that off yet.
That's fair. We'll have to call Megan.
Check. Can't check that off yet. Still have to do that. That's done. Did that. Did that.
Okay. George and any woman, please, let's stop acting like she likes men. Yeah, I'm with you there. I'm with you there. That would be fun, Charlie. Like, I feel like I love the academic Nancy games like this and Secrets Can Kill. I feel like the setting is fun. Oh, Nancy and Dagny. See, I feel like Dagny is just kind of like Deirdre. She's kind of like a different shade of Deirdre. You don't think so, Lana? I think there's some people, like, not in this community, but there's definitely some people who like Nancy and Ned. I think I did a poll earlier this year about ships. I can't remember how it turned out, though. Yeah, Dagny was in Sea of Darkness. When I was in college, I saw the squirrels dragging all sorts of food around. My favorites were when I saw one with a banana peel and another with a whole dinner roll. Good for them. Technically, Nancy never does go to university or college. Well, in Secrets Can Kill, she says she's taking a semester off from school. Yeah, Deirdre was in college, and also she mentions it in Alibi and Ashes. But I didn't think she was actively working as a detective in Midnight in Salem. Ned and Frank. Frank is too good for Ned. Yeah, see, there are Nancy and Ned shippers even here. I don't mind Ned. I think a supportive partner is good, and the times when he's upset have been pretty justified. That's fair. I think I've said this before. I'll say it again. I just think he's kind of boring, and I think in real life, I think he'd be a great partner for my friend, but in the game, he's just too boring. And also, I'm just too invested in Nancy and Deirdre. Ned and Joe? No, not my boy Joe. Me and Joe. Me and Joe. Yeah, too boring. He holds her back. Dee Dee and Nan can be crime-solving enemies to lovers who have to share a single bed in their hotel room. But what if? Yeah, I feel like, I don't know. I do think Nancy would, or both of them honestly, would benefit for having some other like romantic partners and getting more experience, not just dating their high school sweethearts, you know? Like, even if they do have a redemption arc and come back to each other at one point, I think it would be good for them to kind of get that experience and kind of see what they really want in a relationship, because I think they've kind of, both of them, like, settled into a pattern. I always did feel bad for Ned in later games. In the earlier games, Nancy actually showed she genuinely loved him, but yeah, later games, they've definitely created some angst between them. I ship Nancy and Ned if she has to be with someone, but honestly, Nancy should be single. Yeah, I support Nancy being single, but I support her dating Deirdre more. Some people say that Bess and George are cousins the same way Sailor, Neptune, and Uranus were. Ooh, I don't know how I feel about that. I think Ned deserves better, but the Deep Dive podcast made me a Ned/Nancy fan again. Wait, who runs the Deep Dive podcast? Is that the one that Carter and, is it Tori? No, not Tori. Is it Tori? I can't remember. I might even be wrong about who runs that podcast. Early game Ned and Nancy are a great couple. Later games, Nancy is a terrible girlfriend. And I think it's fair that they kind of, I think it's, I don't know, I kind of like that they give Nancy flaws and kind of show the consequences of her actions, because it's like, she does really get caught up in mysteries. And you can see how that would create strife in her relationship. If Ned were my boyfriend, I'd lose my locket on purpose. Yeah, F him. Yeah, I agree, Sassy. I agree with you. But again, these games have so much to offer for everyone that they make room for so many different opinions, which I think is so great. Yeah, different? Yeah. Ned and Nancy cannot have Frank. Frank is mine. No! Joe and me! If Barbie and Ken can break up, Nancy and Ned can break up, true. Because they're low-key the same partners. Oh, she's still thinking about Dwayne. I understand why Deirdre hates Nancy. Getting compared is tiring, but I think if she never was badgered by her parents to be like Nancy, they could have been good friends. Yeah, they've got a lot in common. They've got a lot of similar interests. And I agree, having just replayed Alibi and Ashes, that it seems like a lot of it has come from her parents, who it doesn't seem like she had a good relationship with. Okay, yeah, Carter and Tori, yes, okay. Oh, I'm so glad Charlie has too much love for mysteries to need a love life. Yeah, I feel like she's always gonna put mystery first. Yeah, I completely agree, Palm. I think that I love this fandom because people in it are generally really nice. And the nicest fandom that I've ever been part of. I think I'm gonna call it a night here. I'm a little bit tired. And I feel like I'm just incoherent. I feel like I don't know how to talk tonight. But I do look forward to streaming more of this soon. I can't stream it next Wednesday because I have a hair appointment. Actually, speaking of which, I'm thinking about cutting my hair into like a pixie cut because I've never had my hair in a pixie cut before, and I'm just kind of sick of my hair right now. I just can't make it look good. I don't know how to make my hair look good. I think it's partly because I need to take a break from dyeing it, but I also need to get into a financial position where I can afford to get it kind of fixed by a professional. So I'm thinking about getting it in a pixie cut, but I think my face might be too wide for a pixie cut. I don't know if it would suit me. I don't know. Yeah, exactly, cream puff. Aw, I'm glad you could be here, Charlie. Yeah, I've had so much fun, Palm. Well, you know what? Everyone needs a bed rot time, Edmund. Thanks for hanging out, XYZ, Candace, Chris, Sassy. That looks so cute, Pixie do it. Okay, my hair looks good. Well, thank you. I don't know. I think it also just needs a haircut in general. I don't know. And I'm gonna re-dye it next weekend. So I think it'll look a bit better again after that, but I don't know. I'm just not happy with it. 1000% see you with a pixie? Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I feel like if I cut it into a pixie, it wouldn't take too long before it grew back to this kind of length, right? So easy to maintain. Yeah, I kind of want that as well. That easy to maintain energy. Yeah, it'll grow back, and I've never done a pixie before, and I feel like I should just, try everything once. I cut my hair off years ago and never going back. I think everyone who wants to try shorter hair should. Okay, well, we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, I might stream on Saturday. We'll see how I'm feeling. We'll see how I'm feeling. I might not schedule one just in case. If I do, I'll schedule it on the day. But y'all are awesome. Okay, what should I name the stream? What have I been talking about this stream? All sorts of stuff. I feel like there's a meme that has come out of the stream that I could call it, and I've already forgotten. I have done an undercut, but it was just, I hated growing it out, because for ages I looked like I had little sideburns. That sucks. Yeah, I hope it went well, Max. Good luck with all your world building. You got this. Reputation Izzy's version. Yeah, meme streets. Oh, I like meme girls. We'll do that. That's a good pun, Chris. Okay. Have a good night, everyone. I'll see you soonish. We'll see. Hopefully on Saturday, but we'll see how I'm feeling. Okay. Have a good night, everyone. Appreciate you so much. Bye.